Alright guys, well, good afternoon. Let's see. Got a lot of people here waiting on me. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing this afternoon? Got a good live stream gonna go on today, guys. Excuse the little bit of a wait to start with. I had to go make myself some coffee. You guys know that I have to have my coffee in me so that I can talk really quickly and I can entertain you guys. 12K is coming. Yeah, that's exactly why we're live streaming today, actually, is because I want to go ahead and do a little bit of technical analysis here on Bitcoin down on the 5-minute chart and a couple of the other charts and discuss where I think Bitcoin is going to be heading. I hope you guys did enjoy yesterday's video and today's video as well. Those videos and the two before them were edited by our new editor, a good friend of mine named Taylor. Everybody say hi to Taylor. She's not in the live stream, I don't think, but she's doing a fantastic job. Give it up for her. How is everybody doing this fine evening? And also, tell me if you like those new graphics with the starting soon and the be right back, and then the where we are right now. Got everything set up exactly how I like it. Got the chat going, got the donations going. If any of you guys want to be kind enough to drop some donations so that we can see how those go through. And also, thank you for any of you guys who decided to tune into the test live stream earlier while I was getting everything set up. Just had to make sure that everything was set up exactly the way I wanted it. Thank you guys. I will link Taylor this video and let her know that she's getting all the praise. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. I have some coffee. Yeah, we do need some music. We'll have to get some music in the next live stream, guys. That's something I'll work on. Anyway, when we recorded today's video, Bitcoin was in the process of breaking out here. I'm going to read chat here in a little while, but I do want to go ahead and get started on the technical analysis here and with what we wanted to discuss. Then we're going to do some kind of just interaction with you guys on the live stream chat later on, and I want to talk to you guys, get your take on stuff, hear some opinions from you guys, look at some long-term things that you guys want to talk about, have a little bit of Q&A. I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed right now. You guys know I'm not going, hey guys, what's going on, and crazy and whatnot. Anyway, Bitcoin has been entering a series of consolidation patterns and triangle patterns over the last several weeks. We saw this one right here, this ascending triangle that I've left on the chart, break bullish into another one, which broke bullish, which broke into another one, which of course broke bullish. One thing I want to point out is that every single time Bitcoin moves into these, we have a very large rally, and we saw one right here like that. We haven't seen a very large rally just yet following the break of this triangle, but if we zoom in here, what we're going to see is that Bitcoin, in fact, might not be done with the breakout following this consolidation pattern that we looked and predicted would break bullish a couple of days ago. This may not be all that there is to offer, and this is one of the reasons I wanted to do this on a live stream, is so that I could show you guys exactly what's going on right here. And yes, I am going to keep in mind that you guys can't see with the graphic. I will do better about that, my apologies. Anyway, I do want to point out this little doodad right over here, this consolidation pattern here on the 5-minute chart. This will probably have broken bullish before the actual, before tomorrow's video. So I want to go ahead and talk about this. I'm going to leave that up there. I'm just going to be a little bit more cognizant of that. Either way, Bitcoin, of course, broke bullish here and has moved into this. So let's go ahead and discuss this. We're looking at the 5-minute chart here. Like I said, by tomorrow's video, this will likely have broken out. We have a very well-defined and obvious downtrend of resistance right here. This downtrend of resistance right here is something we're going to need to look at because Bitcoin is using it as its resistance, and we, of course, have an uptrend of support right here as well. This is forming us a consolidation pattern, which is going to probably be closing in on itself by the end of the day, sometime tonight, which means that Bitcoin will most likely have a breakout of this before I record tomorrow's video. So that's what one of the things I wanted to discuss here was which direction Bitcoin was actually going to break out of that. Is Bitcoin going to break bullish here, or is Bitcoin going to break bearish? Well, guys, that's the question of the day. Is Bitcoin going to break bullish or bearish? And I'd like to think, by the way, thank you, Aaron, for the subscription. It looks like my headphones aren't working. Let's go ahead and get those turned back on. Sometimes they like to turn off on me. Do tell me how those notifications are doing for you guys. Let's get this chart where you can see it. Either way, like I said in today's YouTube video, it's normally not a very good idea to bet against the market when we're in a bullish breakout like this, when we're in a rally like this, especially after you just started a bull market in the manner that we have. So sometimes you'll run into a problem where even in times where you want to be bearish on Bitcoin and you want to say that Bitcoin is going to crash, you're not going to. There was that noise for that. Goodness gracious, Mr. Pakic donated 1,000 HUF. I'm not sure exactly what currency that is. Let me see what currency that is. To USD. Oh, that was Hungarian. I thought it was Hungarian. Okay, looks like Mr. Pekek donated about 1,000 Hungarian dollars, which is about $3.50. Thank you so very much for that. I do appreciate it. Divergence is also present. Excuse me. That's one thing I wanted to discuss was the RSI here on the 5-minute chart, because if we zoom in on the 15-minute chart, actually it was, then we're going to see something interesting here, and that would be that Bitcoin's RSI actually has a bit of a triangle pattern forming right here, and that does go ahead and coincide with what we're looking at right here. Bitcoin is in a triangle pattern and is likely going to have a breakout on that, and will likely have a breakout as well on the RSI over the next couple of hours. When that does eventually happen, I will try to keep you guys updated on this. This will probably have broken bullish by the time we move into tomorrow's video. So we'll look at this and do some back analysis on this when the time comes. Right now, I kind of just wanted to bring this to your attention, and that there probably is going to be that there probably is going to be some kind of breakout moving on through the next couple of hours. Probably sometime before midnight Eastern time. Currently, it is 1600 UTC -4, which means it's 4 o'clock in the Eastern time zone. Before midnight my time, there's probably going to be a break. So in the next 8 hours or so, there's probably going to be a break out of this. These are 15-minute candlesticks, guys. These are 15-minute candlesticks, so within the next 8 hours, there should most certainly be a breakout. And that breakout is more than likely going to be the upside. Since we're doing a live stream, I do want to ask your live opinion on what you think Bitcoin is going to do here, and then I'll factor that into the analysis that we're doing here. What do you guys think about this triangle pattern? Do you think it's going to break a bullish? Do you think it's going to break a bearish? I think it's going to break a bullish. If we look here at the 30-minute chart, I think it was while I was doing the technical analysis on the lead up to this. Yes, it is. We can see that Bitcoin's MACD is in fact bearish, but there is a chance that this could very quickly turn around if we do start moving bullish. Looks like we just crossed 200 viewers. How are you guys doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Let's see. I bet that none of you will donate $10,000. I bet you won't do it. I bet none of you will do it. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee every single time someone donates $10,000 through Super Chat. Let's see if we can get Mr. Beast in here. All right. Poll, break to the downside. Yeah. Bullish, breaks bullish. All right. If there's going to be a breakout, do you recommend opening a long position? That's one of the things I wanted to discuss, was how you might want to go about trading this, because this is definitely a position where you could trade. Let's go ahead and look back here at the 5-minute chart. Bitcoin is more than likely, in my opinion, going to break bullish. But what I like to do, and I probably will be trading this position after this live stream wraps up, I'll go ahead and set up my trading position, my portfolio for it. But I do have my coffee, Chris Lombard. Let me take a sip of it. Yummy. All right, well, I think Bitcoin is probably going to go ahead and break bullish here. But what you want to do with these consolidation patterns is you don't want to put the trade in right now. You want to wait a little while and then put the trade in after the breakout has actually happened, and then ride the breakout after it's confirmed. Pretty much the way that you do that is you wait for the breakout and then you look for a volume candle. Let me give you an example. This would be an example of a major volume candlestick. You want to wait for something like that because that typically indicates that a major rally is about to form, either in the bullish direction or in the bearish direction. Either way, it looks like something is going to happen when you see a major volume candle. So when Bitcoin does eventually break either this uptrend of support, or excuse me, a downtrend of support, or this uptrend of resistance, then there's probably going to be a major volume candle to confirm that. When that does happen, that's when you want to have one of your orders, either your sell order or your buy order, come in and allow you to either buy or sell your position. You don't want to be buying or selling your position before the breakout. You want to do so after the breakout. So a good example of what we could do there is have a bullish breakout and then have a buy order sitting right up here. That's the trade I'm going to be making. And then when Bitcoin breaks out, assuming it does, then we'll go ahead and buy our position and ride it on up to wherever our price target is. If you drink coffee now, you'll end up sleeping at 5 a.m. Well, I don't know what kind of coffee you're drinking. I need some coffee that'll keep me up for literally 12 hours. It's only 4 p.m. where I am. Eric Almond asks, I hope I didn't just butcher your name, but I think I did, asks what a good buy-in would be. If you're going to do what I was just talking about having a buy order sitting right up here, a good buy order for this would probably be somewhere around $11,440. Just about, maybe, I'm not sure exactly what's going to be on this chart, but about 0.5% above the level of resistance. And then you can get that buy order and then ride that level all the way up to wherever your price target would be. You guys have heard me talk about price targets on this Bitcoin rally in the past. One of them shows up around $11,600 to $11,700, as I believe someone was discussing in the comment section just a second ago, in the live chat just a second ago. There is a Fibonacci level, and I believe the one that they were talking about is this one right here, the 0.5% Fibonacci level, which sits at around $11,600. That may be a very major level of resistance that such a short-term rally like the one I think we're going to experience over the next 12 hours or so would, in fact, be unable to actually breach. So that's a level that you might want to look at, $11,600 to $11,700. Definitely going to be our next major level of resistance. We might break through it with ease, or we might spend a couple of days trying to get through it. Either way, I think we're going to get stopped at it, even if it's just for a little while. That's going to be right up here. That does give you room for a 3, 4, 5% gain, maybe about a 2% gain actually, but you know, that's better than nothing. One thing you can also do is do exactly what I just said about waiting for the breakout and then buying. If Bitcoin trades up here to like 11,850 or so, that probably means that we're seeing a bullish breakout above this level and that we're going to move higher. Let's go ahead and catch up on chat here for a second. Coffee does make me talk fast. I talk fast anyway, though, guys. Let's catch up on chat. Watching all the way from South Africa. Welcome from South Africa. My luthier, who actually got me, who sold me my first and my second violin, was from South Africa. Very, very good people. They're Dutch South African. They weren't native South Africans, I guess. Very, very sweet people. Amazing people. They retired soon after I started playing the violin. I was very sad, but good people. Man, these numbers are scary. Just to think we were at $3,500 a few months ago. Yeah, it is absolutely scary. I wish some of the money I'm putting into Bitcoin right now I had to put in a while ago. That's one thing I want you guys to understand, is that you putting money into Bitcoin right now is great, and it's better than nothing, and there's still a couple thousand percentage points that we can gain from buying Bitcoin right now. But the ideal time to buy Bitcoin was 2, 3, 4 months ago. Not right now. Oh, man. Oh, man. Jesse Stout says, Jeb, looking at Bitcoin long-term, how do you think governments and central banks are going to react to people dumping fiat and moving to Bitcoin? Well, that depends on whether or not they think that they can actually stop Bitcoin. And honestly, by the time they realize Bitcoin to be a threat, it's going to be too late for them to be able to do anything. I've talked about that with people before. When I tell them about my channel, they say, oh yeah, I've been using cryptocurrency since... I was talking to someone and they said, oh yeah, I've been using cryptocurrency for the last 17 years. It's called the US dollar on the internet. And I was like, okay, well, that's kind of funny. That's they were joking, of course. Anyway, let me get the chart over here where you can actually see it. I got to keep that in mind while I'm live streaming. But it's really not the same thing, of course. Cryptocurrency is a revolutionary technology that's going to do wonders for the world, and I don't think it's going to be able to be stopped, and also I don't think it would be in the best interest of governments to stop it. There's all kinds of technologies that governments could have stopped a long time ago and didn't. A good example of what I'm talking about is the Global Positioning System, GPS. That was actually originally owned by the United States military and then was sold to private entities so that we could use it in the civilian sector, because the U.S. government understood the benefits to the economy that something like that would have. A similar thing, I think, is going to be true for the U.S. dollar. That also being said, the U.S. dollar is a way that the government exerts its control over its citizens, and even though the government will sometimes try to deny it, the government does very much like exerting control over its citizens, because you can manipulate the economy if you can manipulate the currency, which is both a good and a bad thing, because the government, in theory anyway, does have the best interests of the economy in mind, because that also directly ties to the best interests of them, but that's also not necessarily a good thing for us when they can manipulate our currency. Oh, man. By the way, guys, if you're interested, right below the chat, there's a little dollar bill sign in the square. If you hit that and you donate through Super Chat, your name's going to pop up on screen, and you will help to support the live stream and the channel. I would be very appreciative if you took a chance to look at that. All right, guys, also, one more thing. Let's go ahead and smash the crap out of that like button. We've only got 43 likes right now. We need to moon those likes, guys. Get those likes up to... Let's see if we can get those likes up to 100. How about that? Let's see if we can get up to 100 likes. I want to go ahead and do something here, guys. This is really interesting. I'm going to go on the BLX chart. I'm going to show you the entire history of Bitcoin in about, 10 minutes. Let's see. Excuse me, not 10 minutes. About 10, 15, 3 minutes, something like that. We're going to go ahead and click this right over here. And we're gonna not full screen because you're already full screen. Then we're just gonna press play. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna watch Bitcoin here. I love doing this. Do you think people on Euphoria right now? Do I think people on Euphoria right now? Well, I'm not quite sure how to answer that, but I do think that people are very euphoric right now. I think that there's probably a lot of people that are a little too euphoric, and that we might be getting to the top of this live stream, to the top of this bull market. I think we need to be very careful, because if we're not, then people are going to start going a little bit crazy with Bitcoin and buying a lot too much of it, and we're going to see something like 2017 happen again. I would very much not like to have that happen. I'd like to see the cryptocurrency market continue to grow in a much more conservative but also steady manner. Hello, Jeb. Yeah, live stream. Cool. Still enjoying the course, bro. Thank you so much, Ian Guessman. As always, I hope I didn't butcher your name, by the way. As always, if you have any questions relating to the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy or need anything at all, let me know, and I will be more than happy to help you. Robert Carr donated £5. Thank you so much, Robert Carr. I do appreciate it. Opinions on Link. A lot of you guys are asking me for my opinion on Link. I did see that Link was mooning quite a lot, but I'm going to have to admit I don't know a whole lot about Link, so why don't you guys go ahead and educate me on Chainlink. I'm not too much familiar with it. Let's go ahead and look at it real quick. Chainlink. Let us see. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's a chart. Rejected 11,400. Just having kind of a chill live stream today, guys. Just kind of reading your chats and seeing what you guys want to talk about. $100,000 by Christmas, Damps. I don't know that we're going to go to $100,000 by Christmas, but we very well may go to 50. I wouldn't be surprised by that. But 100, I'm not so sure about that. I got your name correct. Good, I'm very happy. Let's look at Link here. Now, keep in mind, I'm not very familiar with this altcoin. In fact, I'd be lying by saying that I am at all familiar with this altcoin. It's been around for a very long time. I remember hearing its name for the last however many months, if not over a year. But I'm not too familiar with the project myself. Like I said, guys, I mainly work in the top 10 altcoins and in Bitcoin. I like doing a lot of swing trading and longer-term investing. But Link right here seems to be mooning. Let's check out what's going on here. Here on the hourly chart, we're definitely pulling back. Let's look at our indicators. Ooh, I don't like seeing that. We saw this pullback on Link. That's not what I needed. We just saw this pullback on Link right here. And it looks like we're seeing a bit of a cross down here on the MACD. We've seen the histogram has changed direction. That is bad. We're looking at a cross coming on MACD pretty soon. Stochastic RSI has some bearish momentum. These are 3 momentum oscillators, so checking which direction they're moving and how fast they're moving in that direction is very, very important. RSI and stochastic RSI are pointing to the downside. Let's go ahead and look at some other technicals here. I want to look at our moving averages, our 20 EMA. Looks like we're coming down, testing the 20 EMA on the hourly chart. This is definitely an hour rally. This is definitely the chart we want to be looking at. I like seeing this. If we bounce off of this, this could rally even higher. Like I said, guys, I'm not very familiar with this cryptocurrency, so there is a chance that there's something fundamental happening with the news or the adoption or the development or whatever with this crypto, and that might have... Oh, excuse me, I'm getting the burps. It might have something to do with this cryptocurrency. Watch out for it bouncing here off the 20 EMA. As always, guys, the 20 exponential moving average is very important as to whether or not the cryptocurrency is going to be able to stay in a state of rally or fall back down. Looks like we are still above it on the 4-hourly chart, and of course, we're probably going to be above it on the daily chart. We did bounce off of it very, very strong today. Did I already cover Ethereum? Let's go ahead and look at Ethereum. Let's do some altcoin technical analysis, guys. There's not a whole lot to talk about on Bitcoin other than what I already have. By the way, guys, let's do a little bit of a question here. How long have you guys been in the cryptocurrency market? I'm interested to hear how long you guys have been in. I realize that I just left the graphic over that. I have to keep that in mind. I'm going to do better on that. I promise I will. How long have you guys been in the cryptocurrency market? Did you join the cryptocurrency market in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, boom, 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 boom? I wonder. I want to know how long you guys have been in the market. And also, if you were in the market a long, long time ago, how much do you wish you had bought more Bitcoin back before a major bull market? Because I know a lot of people realize that in hindsight, they should have bought a lot of Bitcoin, but in the moment, they don't realize, and they don't do it, unfortunately. April 2017, October 2017, 2 months. Oh, welcome, Jesse Stout. Good on you. Jay, 6 weeks. Small Town Stacker, 2 years. 2015 from McLovin, the Irish R&B singer. You've been around for a while, both the channel and cryptocurrency. Benny Mizashil, I can't pronounce that. 2018, 2017, 2 years. January 2018, since December 2017. First bought Bitcoin in January 2014. 2017, 2 months. 2013, old. Good on you. November 2018, 18 months. Guys, that is awesome. January 2018 after the crash. That was an interesting time for you to get into the market right after the crash. Probably one of the best times for you to get into the market, to be totally honest. Well, 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 what do you know? Looks like this breakout that we were looking for might be happening sooner than I expected. It looks like we might be moving to the upside here. I was about to go and show you guys where I show up on the chart and where I got into the cryptocurrency market. It was July 31st of 2017. But I want to leave this chart up for a second because we might just be about to see a breakout. We'll see what happens here. Got Litecoin sub $30. My first cryptocurrency I ever bought was a quarter of a Litecoin at $41.02. I always support your channel, Jeb. Thank you, McLovin, the Irish R&B singer. You have been around for a while, like I said. You started getting paid in crypto in April. What do you do, Hunter Fox? Awesome. 2017, 2015, 2019. 2 years. Yeah, I remember hearing about Bitcoin a long time ago. I remember the first time I ever heard the word Bitcoin was a news story about some cop being paid in Bitcoin. And this was probably in 2014 or 2015. I really wish I had have looked into it more back then, and I would be sitting real pretty right now. I mean, I'm doing pretty well for myself, but, you know, you could always have been better if you got in early. I'd love to buy a pizza for 10,000 Bitcoin. I would not. I'd rather just hold on to the Bitcoin. You know, I could buy, like, literally every single pizza on the planet 10 years from now with that much. Wish you would have significantly more in 2015. That is exactly what I'm talking about. I remember when Litecoin, well, I remember doing technical analysis on Litecoin. I wasn't in the market back then. I remember when Litecoin was trading around like $3. It was basically a stable coin for a long time. And about 14 months ago on the channel, I uploaded an April Fool's video where I was doing technical analysis on Tether. And I was talking about how Tether was about to have a breakout, and Tether was about to rally to $1,000 and have a 1,000% rally. And I was talking about how Litecoin traded sideways for a very long time and then very quickly broke very, very bullish. You guys should have looked that video up. I was so happy with that video, and I did a similar thing this year. Oh, thank God for coffee. You sell a pizza for that. I would very happily sell a pizza for 10,000 Bitcoin. You know, I could get another one with all that. I think I could afford that. I think I could afford a pizza with 10,000 Bitcoin. Just having one Bitcoin's pretty fun. Yeah, I want to keep an eye on this chart right now because we might be about to see the breakout, like, literally right now. Let's get our volume up. Remember, guys, we're going to get our volume up. If I miss this breakout while we're doing the live stream, that's not a big deal. I got you on your throat. I was sad. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm also not sure what this noise is coming into my headphones. Can you guys hear that? I don't think you can. Let's go ahead and readjust this just a little bit to make absolutely sure we're not seeing a false breakout. But yeah, guys, check your charts and check your positions. We might be about to see a breakout right as we're recording this video. The live streaming Bitcoin gods may be on our favor today, guys. Gotta love the coffee. So, you guys have been in the market for a while, I take it. A lot of you guys said 2017. Many of you said 2018. And a couple of you even said 2019. Welcome if you're newer to the space. I promise you, if you stick around, you're going to be glad you did. You need to learn how to work in these markets because if you do, I promise you guys, you're going to be glad that you did. Just give it a couple of years. I want to sit here and watch this for a little while. We're seeing stochastic RSIs moving up on the 5-minute. We're seeing a breakout of a pattern down here. Kind of. Actually, that would be on a different chart, on a different time frame. Right here, we can see that there is an RSI figure. That's not quite broken out. Let's look at our 15-minute chart here. Let's go ahead and look at our 15-minute chart here. Yeah, okay, that's part of what's happening. Check this out. That trend that we drew on the 15-minute chart just at the beginning of this live stream is already starting to break bullish right there. We're going to keep an eye on that. The price is currently around $11,406. How many coffee addicts in the chat? One from me. Let's see. Gotta love the coffee, guys. I have a question for you. How many of you guys are gamers, and how many of you guys will be interested in seeing me do a gaming live stream every once in a while? We're going to mainly be doing cryptocurrency live streams, but I wouldn't mind doing a gaming live stream for you guys if enough of you would be interested in it. You're a barista. Funny. I actually have a friend who's a barista. Coffee addict? Yes, I am a coffee addict also. Noises sound like the Ledger app. Jeb, you have a Ledger? No, that's not the Ledger app. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's these headphones just going bad. I have a pair of Corsair Void Pro headphones, and I absolutely love these things. It is they are Bluetooth headphones, so that might, yeah, no, they're USB headphones, excuse me, so that might be what it's going on. I guess it's Bluetooth through the USB. Oh, well, we are currently looking at the 5-minute, I guess you can't actually see that in the top right, can you? Yeah, I've changed the thing. or a violin performance, guys. I don't think you want to see me play violin. I am absolutely horrible. Yes, I like gaming. I would watch you game. Hear me. Game Dev. Game Dev Tycoon. I have Game Dev Tycoon, actually. That's a fun game. WoW Classic. Yes, violin, please. I will do violin performances in the future. That's going to be a couple years from now when I'm a lot better. I did not start playing violin when I was, like, -2, like a lot of these virtuosos did. I started playing when I was an adult, so I'm not the greatest, but I do very much enjoy it. I would be doing some other stuff on some altcoin charts right now, guys, but I'm just sitting here waiting to see if this breaks out. It looks like it's about to. I feel like we would have rejected off of this by now if we were going to. Let's give this another 5 or 10 minutes and see if we can see a breakout. Live stream checkers or backgammon. I suppose I could do checkers or backgammon. You guys want to see me play some checkers? I was talking more like Stellaris, League of Legends, let's see, Civilization 5, some kind of empire building games like that. Drinking coffee too now. Yeah, I just ran out of coffee, guys. We might have to test that be right back functionality here in just a second. Jeb, what are your crypto portfolio holdings and what percentages? I am actually 100% in Bitcoin right now. After the bull market has been going for a few more months, I'll start diversifying again out into altcoins, but my investing portfolio is 100% Bitcoin at the moment. I'm just loading up on Bitcoin. I want to start getting some of these other altcoins, but that's going to be a couple months from now. I want to put all of my funds into as much Bitcoin as I can get my grubby little paws on for right now. Hi, I'd like some help. I'm only investing $300 into Bitcoin. I'm very new to crypto, don't have much money. Should I invest more? And if so, when's the best time to do? And when do I trade? Thanks. Good question, Ryan. Let's go ahead and answer that to the best of our ability. There's a couple of different answers to that. One, that's perfectly fine if you only have $300 to invest in Bitcoin. Any little bit is better than nothing. If you invest $300, that is still an amount of money that could turn into $6,000 if Bitcoin ran to $250,000, for example. If Bitcoin rallies very high, then just about no matter what money you put into the market is going to do well. But you have to realize if you put $300 in the market, you can make $60,000. You can make let's say 10 times that is $3,000, but if you put $3,000 in the market, you can make $30,000. Those percentages are linear, so however much money you invest in the market is going to determine how much money you can actually make from the market. So if you have more money, you could think about investing that, but never invest more than you are willing to lose. That's what's most important. A lot of people are saying dollar cost averaging. That is the second point I wanted to make, and that is that instead of investing all in one lump sum, something that a lot of people do and what I do is you do what's called dollar cost averaging. In the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, I'll go ahead and bring that up to show you what video it is. In our course, we discuss dollar cost averaging in depth in one of the videos in here because dollar cost averaging is a very, very viable and skillful way to invest in the market, and it's very simple as well. Let me go ahead and switch our screen right over here. I want to show you guys this just real quick. In the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, we do have this video down here called dollar cost averaging. In this video, we go over what dollar cost averaging is and why it's so important, but I'll give you a brief synopsis for right now. Let's go ahead and switch back over to our live stream vision, or chart vision, excuse me. Basically, what dollar cost averaging is that you buy a set amount of Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency you're working with on a certain day, every single day, forever, or however long you want to do it. So an example of that would be you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin every Friday for the foreseeable future. And one of the reasons why you would do that is because that means that you're constantly putting more money into Bitcoin. You can actually factor those positions into your you can factor that money that's going into whatever you're investing in into your budget, and then you can kind of just ignore that money, pretend like you're making $100 less every single week than you actually are, and put that money into the cryptocurrency. Also, there are certain patterns in markets that show, and there's certain statistics and studies that have shown that normally the best day to invest in Bitcoin, normally the lowest price, is in Friday. A lot of times up until Friday, people are selling Bitcoin to buy things because they haven't had their paycheck yet. Come Friday, everybody starts buying Bitcoin. The price spikes a little bit as the weekend starts, and then prices go up. That is based off of a lot of statistical analysis. I didn't personally do that statistical analysis, but I am rather confident in that. Most people, including myself, dollar cost average by buying in early Friday morning. That is one of the best ways to do that. If you do want to get into the space and you want to do it relatively simply and start an investing portfolio, one of the things you can do, download a wallet like Exodus Wallet. That's what I personally use. I'm also going to be getting a Ledger Nano X pretty soon, and we're going to be putting a lot more of my portfolio into that so that I'm actually a little bit more confident with that, because I'm getting to the point where the amount of Bitcoin on my computer is worth many times more than the computer that it's on, so I want to make sure that it is a little bit safer than it even is now. But if you do want to start getting invested, get a wallet, get a fiat to cryptocurrency gateway. I personally use Kraken because I can wire a significant amount of money all at once over there. Very simple. I just shoot my banker an email and say, this is how much money I want wired, and it gets sent over. Then you can put that into that portfolio. Great way to do that. Anyway, you've been buying every Thursday for the last 2 months. Good on you, Jesse Stout. You were the one that said you've been in the space for just a little while, haven't you? Good stuff. I'm glad to hear that. Looks like we rejected off of this, as Caldeer said. Looks like we're having a little bit of a retracement, actually. But like I said, that's not the end of the world, guys. We have another 8 hours or so in this consolidation pattern. Just because we didn't break out right now doesn't mean that we're not going to. Let me catch up on chat while I, from all of the talking I was doing. Another great question. I believe that was Ryan that asked that question. Ryan Hartsfield. Thank you, Ryan. That was a great question. Okay, rejected. Yeah, a lot of people are saying reject. I wasn't paying too much attention. Fix your windows. Spamming that sound of lost connection. That is actually a pop-up of someone commenting on the videos, and I do need to turn that off because that is very annoying. I completely agree. It'll interrupt me in recording sometimes, so I will fix that. Let's see, I'm actually just going to go ahead and mute my desktop audio. If I start playing something that requires desktop audio, let me know and I will unmute that because I very well may forget. Like I said, let me catch up. Sitting and watching a breakout is much better than a game. Okay, Eric, that's definitely, I can agree with that. Looking kind of toppy. Jeb, do you know any spreadsheets, Exceler numbers for good trade diary wins, losses? There is I keep up with it all manually now, but there was an app that I used a long time ago, and I can't remember what it was. If you guys know the app I'm talking about, it keeps up with, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's a investing app, and you can keep track of your Bitcoin. Let me go on my phone and see if I can find this. Bitcoin tracker app. That's annoying. There are a lot of apps that'll do that. There's one specific. There's one called the Bitcoin Tracker widget. Blockfolio. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Blockfolio is good for that if you're looking for something. Blockfolio is great. Ian Gesman says, get the course. I completely agree. I like that idea. Get the course. Check the link in the description. Like I said, let's go ahead and keep catching up here. There is a lot of chat. £25 excuse me, a week in Bitcoin gets me about 300,000 Satoshis at the moment. Good on you. Keep that up. You will be very happy in the future. Thank you, Robert Carr. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and that subscribe button. I am looking for a breakout here, guys. That's why we're still going, and I'm going to be doing some altcoin technical analysis here in a second to tide us over. But I'm really thinking that we're probably going to see a breakout here in the next couple of hours, and I would like to catch it on stream. I don't really want to miss it and have you guys not be able to see us do some community technical analysis on it. I'd like to see that happen. But as you guys can see, Bitcoin is mostly trading against the level of resistance. This is something I talk about all the time with triangle patterns, is when the market is trading against the level of resistance, it's more likely it's going to break bullish. When it's trading against the level of support, it's more likely it's going to break bearish. Over these last couple of hours, Bitcoin has been doing the vast majority of its trading against the resistance level rather than support. Also, that combined with the rest of the TA we've done and some that I haven't talked about, it's definitely looking like we're going to break bullish here. The 0.5% Fibonacci from the all-time high, I think you meant to say ATH, not all, is 11.5 to 11.6. Is it possible that is offering any resistance here? Absolutely. I discussed that earlier. You might not have been in the chat. That is something I do want to go ahead and mention again, is that we are looking at the 50% retracement level from all-time high on Bitcoin, sitting at around $11,700. That would show up right about here. As you can see, that's sitting around 11.5 to 11.6, depending on where exactly you want to draw this. It's not an exact science. The point is it's sitting not very far above us, and that is going to give us a lot of resistance. With that said, when you have major resistance sitting right above you and you're already looking for a breakout, if you do manage to break out, sometimes that can domino and snowball into a major breakout. So what it might end up looking like is that we see Bitcoin break bullish, and we see it break bullish out of our consolidation pattern down here on the 5-minute chart, and then it starts moving kind of quickly, slows down, and then we start testing that other resistance, and we don't really even notice it down here on the 5-minute chart, and then out of nowhere, we don't see it on the 5-minute chart, but we see it on the daily chart, Bitcoin just starts breaking really, really quickly. That's something that is definitely possible. We've seen that happen a lot. Hey, Jeb, my plan is to wait for a retrace to under the 20 EMA and then invest. That's a great idea, but I do also want to remind you guys, and I realize, I'm looking at the review, and I realize that I just did that technical analysis right behind that. I'm going to keep that in mind, guys. I promise I'm going to do better. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, you were discussing how you want to wait until a retrace under the 20 exponential moving average and then invest. That is generally a great idea. If you're not confident, that is one of the ways you can go about doing that and picking where you want to invest. Though, you do also want to be careful about waiting for a retracement that might never come. I've been waiting for a retracement for months now, and one simply hasn't happened just yet. We're probably going to see one eventually, but by that time, Bitcoin might be retracing down to $14,000 from $17,000 or something, and it would have been better if we invested now. That's why, especially when you're newer to the markets or you're not quite sure what the market is doing, and I'll be honest, that's kind of where I am right now. Bitcoin looks very bullish, but at the same time, it's very much overdue for a correction, and I'm not quite sure where that correction is going to be. When you're not sure, the best thing to do is just dollar cost average into a long-term investing portfolio. Long-term meaning 5, 10, 20, 30 years, not 5, 10, 20, 30 days. Invest into a long-term portfolio, and whether you invested $11,000 or $13,000 doesn't really matter when we're talking about Bitcoin trading at hundreds of thousands in the future. If you're looking at an issue like not knowing exactly where to invest, dollar cost averaging is often a good solution for you. Grandma's cookies in a bottle of Johoho. I do actually have some cookies right here. I was going to test out that be right back functionality here in just a second and just go devour these while I was in the middle of a live stream. Let's see, I have some cookies right here. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Let's put that. Oh, let's put those up and not eat cookies on stream. Not Kirby, Jeb. Jeb, can we buy the course in Bitcoin? We absolutely can. I don't talk about that much when I'm discussing the course, but yes, you most certainly can buy the course in Bitcoin. If you're interested in buying the course in Bitcoin, email me at cryptojeb@gmail.com. That is CRYPTOJEBB at gmail.com. The reason I spell that out is because people have tried to fish in my name before with emails that look very similar to mine. So if you do want to buy the course in Bitcoin, what I need you to do is go to the community, not the community tab, the about page of the YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and show you. Let's switch over here. You're going to want to go to the About page of the YouTube channel, and you're going to want to hit View Email Address, and then it'll pop up with I'm logged in, so it knows that I'm not a robot. But then you're going to want to click the I'm not a robot thing, and then use this specific email. If you email the wrong thing, someone might take your Bitcoin and not enroll you in the course because they are posing as me. So don't fall for that crap. I very much hate when people do that, but unfortunately, because of the nature of the internet, there's not a whole lot I can do about it other than warn you guys. So yes, you can buy the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy in Bitcoin. Oh. Brother, I really have no idea what the breakout is, and I want to know that. Sorry. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so a breakout, basically what a breakout is, we'll go ahead and do that for some of the people that are new here. Pretty much what a breakout is would be when a market goes and tests a level of resistance or a level of support and then breaks out of it. So let's say this is our downtrend of resistance. It's resistance because we're testing it and we're going up and trying to break above it rather than breaking below it. If we were trying to break below it, then that would be called support. Whenever you break a level, especially if you're testing it to the upside, and then you actually break it, if the market was to do something like this, and then move up here, this would be called a breakout. That just means that Bitcoin's getting above a downtrend of resistance. You can have a breakout to the downside. Oftentimes people forget that, and they will make fun of me when I say we're going to have a breakout to the downside, or we're going to have a bearish rally. Those terms are technically correct. You can come down here and break out to the downside. That is what a breakout is, when you actually break a level of support or resistance, and you break out of it. Let's see, what's going on? We got some drama going on. Has anyone spoken to James of the water cooler? Does he know? I'm not sure what you're discussing. I'm hearing some allegations about shilling in the chat, guys. What's going on? I don't see anyone shilling anything. And I might be cool with it just because I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure what's happening. Yeah, I got an email from you about your course. Okay, well, since you got an email from me about my course, check the email, and if that's not from me, I want you to go to my email and actually forward that email to me, because I want to know if that's a phishing link, because I want to try and get it taken down. I normally don't. If you're not in the course, if you're not enrolled in the course, or you haven't put a comment on the videos in the course or anything, I'm probably not emailing you. That's probably someone else. So please be very careful. We're using TradingView right now. This is TradingView. Excuse me. Thoughts on ADA and Link? ADA is looking great on the technicals. I guess since we're not going to see a breakout here, we can go ahead and look at ADA and some altcoins here for a little bit. Link, I'm not very familiar with the project. The chart looks like it's about to have a pullback, but I'm not very familiar on the project. I'll have to go and read up on it Oh, excuse me. I'll have to go and read up on after this video is over, after this live stream is over. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at ADA. You guys wanted to look at ADA, and this is one of the things I was talking about. I did technical analysis on ADA during one of the live streams that we did. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the live stream here, a couple of things you can do to support the channel is you can hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you can also hit that dollar bill sign right under the chat box, and you can go ahead and donate to the stream if you want to support me. I would be very appreciative if you did. We've had a couple people do that already. Your name will pop up in the screen up here. It'll be all really cool. Everybody will think you're an awesome person, and I will be very thankful. Anyway, we want to discuss Cardano. Cardano has been doing very, very poorly as far as its chart is concerned over these last couple of months. Ever since the beginning of April, it's been falling through the floor. I suppose we do have a little bit of support down here, but we've already kind of broken it down around 8,500, excuse me, around 850 Satoshis, very, very low. Guys, you know, this is one of those things where Cardano could be in a prime position to have a pullback again and fall even lower, or it could be in a prime position to have a gigantic rally and bounce off of support. Cardano might be one of those altcoins that you want to take a small position in at the moment and try to ride that position out into the long term, because if Cardano did go back to all-time high, that would be a gigantic gain. That's like 1,000% gain. This isn't something that is necessarily a terrible investment. There is a reason why you might want to buy a little bit of Cardano, maybe 1% of your portfolio or something very small, and then wait and see if it rallies. But because Cardano has been doing so poorly ever since the beginning of 2018, I would be very careful about investing a lot in Cardano and betting a ton on it. Be very careful about that. Guys, let's not go bad mouthing other YouTubers in the chat, no matter what they do, even if they're bad mouthing me or anyone else. Let's just, you know, I don't want any drama in the cryptocurrency space. I want as much unity between us as we can. I'm not going to voice any of my opinions on Kirby because actually I don't really have any opinions on Kirby. I don't watch his stuff. Let's move on from Curbs. Yes, that's a good idea, Richard. One Day Savage. Let's get this crypto. Yeah, good idea, man. Let's get this crypto. Yeah, Cardano might be in a good position for a breakout, guys, but also, one thing I want to point out is that we saw this formation right here that should have broken bearish. We saw a bullish breakout, and then very quickly we broke bearish again. That's not a good sign. Cardano is not really a cryptocurrency I'd be looking to trade right now based off of its chart. Maybe something's going on in the technicals that, or excuse me, the fundamentals that I'm not familiar with. If there is, let me know, and I may change my position. But at the same time, I'm not a very big fan of what his chart looks like right now. Buy LTC or buy Litecoin or die. Okay. I guess I'm going to live because I do have a little bit of Litecoin. Peter says, Jeb, as well as the course, do you do one-on-one consultations too? I don't do one-on-one consultations, although I may in the future, mainly because I kind of already do that for free. I'm more than happy to talk to you about that, but maybe in the future I'll set up something where we can do like an hour-long one-on-one consultation. Maybe in the future. I'm not guaranteeing that. There is another product that I'm working on that'll probably be coming out end of July, early August, having to do with a daily live stream 5 days a week where I will be showing you guys my trading. That'll be a subscription-based service. That'll be coming out in the future. Not going to be coming out right now. Jeb, I need mods. Yes, I kind of do need a mod, don't I? Jamie C. donated $2. Cardano is about to release Shelly. Okay, they're about to release something. I'll have to check in on that. Let me go over to my whiteboard and write a note to look at Cardano. I have a 4-foot by 6-foot whiteboard on my look into ADA Shelly. Okay. I'll look into that after the live stream is over. I have a 4-foot by 6-foot whiteboard right next to my desk, and I'm very happy about it. Okay. Is XRP so bad to buy? I'm actually holding an XRP position. I need to update that position, to be honest. I'm kind of happy with what XRP is doing, but at the same time, I'm also not. XRP was doing very well 4 or 5 days ago, and then Bitcoin jumped off a cliff, and so did it, and it never really recovered. Stellar is interesting because of the banks. The financial system looks shaky. It kind of always looks shaky, though, to be honest. It's always not looking like it's doing well, but then sometimes it does anyway. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the live stream, make sure you smash those likes, and if you want to support the live stream and the community that we're building, of course, as well, you can hit that little dollar sign right below where it says say something with an ellipsis, and you can donate a couple bucks to the live stream, to the tip jar. Thank you guys so much that have done that. Nice stream, Kebab, but mods are a good idea. Yeah, I probably will get a mod in the future. We might have Kavik or Might have Kavik or JTES help me out with that in the future. I'll ask them about that. Let's see. We have a meme competition in the Discord server, by the way. If you guys aren't in the Discord server, there's a link to join in the description of this video and every single video that has ever gone up on this channel. We have a meme competition folder over here, and some people have posted some pretty funny memes. How it feels when you don't have any friends who are in crypto. Yeah, that's pretty much how it feels. This is a meme. Emery posted. He posts so many good memes that I made him into a meme dealer on the Discord server. I think he's very proud of that position because he keeps posting memes. He also posted this. Let's see what this is. When Bitcoin hits 10K and you still don't have a full Bitcoin. Yeah, pretty much. Terrible feeling. I know what kind of monkey that is. That's a... no, I don't. I know the name. If one of you were to say it, I would know. Either way, let's go back to the chart. And let me get my live control back up. When is the breakout, do you think? Oh, Emery. By the way, are you the same person from the Discord server? If you are, please tell me how to say your name, because I cannot pronounce Emery. I have no idea how to pronounce that. As far as the breakout, though, I think the breakout is going to be going on before the end of this day. It's probably going to be happening in the next 2 or 3 hours, to be honest. It's probably, unfortunately, going to happen after this live stream ends. I was hoping it would happen on camera. Anyway, DD donated $2. He says, your TA has been spot on. Really enjoy your videos. Thank you so much, DD. If any of you guys want to support the channel, you can do exactly what they did, and your name will flash up on screen, and everybody will clap, and everybody will be very happy. Everybody say thank you to DD. BAT might be useful after adoption. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Basic Attention Token in the Brave browser. If you guys aren't familiar with Brave browser and Basic Attention Token and everything that's going on with that, you should look into that. It's really very bullish. These guys know exactly what they're doing. Jeb, what's Discord link? I will post some memes. The Discord's link should be in the description of this live stream. I have the cash ready to go in on February. Oh, what happened? Did you not manage to get in? Or did you get in? Oh no. Oh no. Please tell me you got in. I'll join tonight anyway. Is it a bad setup? 35% BTC, 35% Litecoin, 20% Cardano, 10% XRP. You know, if you want to be heavily exposed to altcoins, then that's not a terrible position in my opinion. I can't really just come out and tell you this is a great position, because if it turns out to not work for you, that's going to blow back on me. I would personally, since you're asking my opinion, I would personally up that to at least 50% Bitcoin, especially if you're asking my opinion. I take it you've probably been in the space for less than 2 years or so, like me actually, and you're probably a little bit less experienced in the market. You're not an absolute expert. So when you're not, I would recommend that you have more money in Bitcoin than in altcoins. Maybe pull back some of that Cardano and put it into Bitcoin. I very much like Litecoin. Emery, yes, yes, Jeb, you did say it right, and yes, I'm the same person. My name is difficult. Okay, good. I'm very happy that I said it right. I'm pretty good about that. FOMO-sexual. It's a FOMO sapien. That's what it is. That's exactly what this is. This is a FOMO sapien. This guy is a FOMO sapien. I'm very happy about it. Who said that? Who said that? Island Online News said that. He's a FOMO sapien. That's what he is. Guys, join the Discord server and post some memes in there. I have an entire meme folder. Whenever you guys post funny memes, I download them onto my hard drive and show them to people. I love it. You're 99% Bitcoin. In my investing portfolio, I'm currently 100% on Bitcoin. My trading position has a lot of other things, though. Jimmy Mueller, good to see you. You haven't been, or I haven't seen you today. I do recognize your name, though. You're only getting coins to donate. Yeah. Let's see. Someone mentioned the course earlier. Let us see. 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 When face reveal, Jeb says, Cody. Well, Cody, when you come down here and you put a camera in my face and put it up on YouTube, I guess that will be the face reveal. We'll get Mr. Beast to donate me $100,000, and then I'll do a face reveal. How about that? If you guys can go on Twitter and harass Mr. Beast enough to get me, to get him to come over and do a video on my channel, I will do a face reveal. How about that? Are you familiar with how reliable the Coinbase vault is for holding Bitcoin safely? Guys, there is a lot of controversy about Coinbase having to do with some of the things that they've done in the past with hacking team and everything. I'm not going to get into all of that, but if Coinbase says it's safe, it's probably safe, guys. Coinbase is one of the most trusted names in the space. If they say it's safe, you're probably safe. I'm pretty sure, I don't use Coinbase Vault, but I'm pretty sure that they're using offline cold storage there. You should be fine. Although, with that said, I would always recommend that you have your own private keys. Always. If you have the option to have private keys, do it. It's definitely the preferable alternative. Carol says, hey, I like your stream. Thank you so very much. We're not doing a whole lot because I'm just sitting here waiting on a breakout. Waiting for a breakout with 330,000 contracts. Okay. All right. And your phone on the delay to withdrawal. That's one thing. Someone mentioned a phone, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I don't know why anyone would ever put their wallet on a phone. Can you guys tell me why? Can you guys help me try and figure that out? Why would anyone ever put their cryptocurrency on a wallet on their phone? You drop your phone in the toilet and boom, you got 100 grand worth of Bitcoin just gone. Why would you do that? That seems so stupid to me. I have no idea why anyone would do that. I used to be a big fan of ethos, and I started to think about it. I'm like, wait a minute, why would you want to hold your cryptocurrency on your phone? What if someone steals your phone? They could walk off with $1 million phone. Jimmy Mueller says, I like the course, been doing it when I can. Guys, we do have the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, which is what he is referring to. Michael also says, love your course, watch it every day. Hi out to Hubert. Love your accent, big hi out from Australia. Yeah, I'm actually originally from Tennessee, and I live in Florida, so I definitely have that southern drawl. Stillage? I definitely stillage have that southern drawl. You have your wallet on your phone and PC with my keys backed up. Okay, well, if you have it in both places and you have those keys backed up, it's not as big a deal. So long as you do have those private keys backed up. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with keeping a little bit of Bitcoin on your phone. I'm talking about people having everything on their phone. Always write down your private keys. You're right. Write down your private keys. Put them somewhere that nobody on the planet could find them. Except for you. And actually, there's nothing wrong with putting a set of them where even you can't find them. Hi folks, just missing out on the whole BTC. Took your course, Jeb. It helped a lot. UK in the house. Thank you so much. We're getting a lot of testimonials about the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy here. Let me go ahead and mention to you guys what exactly they're discussing. If you guys are new to the channel, we do have something called the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, which is linked at the top of the description down here. This is pretty much a course where I run over everything you need to know about how to trade cryptocurrency and how to actually work in these markets, how to do technical analysis, and basically how to be profitable in this space. If you want to learn how to do technical analysis, the link at the top of this description will take you to a page where you can find more. We've had something like 650 people go through the course. They all seem to be very happy about it. If you're in the course, we've already had 3 or 4 people mention how much they like it. If you're in the course and you do like it, let people know in the comment section, because this course does actually help me to be able to continue doing these videos and these live streams. This is what drives the business that is Crypto Jeb. So thank you guys for those of you who have joined. There will be another product launching that I think you guys are going to love in about a month or 2. Maybe even less time than that. We will see. Because you technically have your 20-word seed, it isn't technically on your phone. Well, that's true. That is true. Ethereum is a decentralized ecosystem. Yes. Yes. Best regards from Germany. Hello to Germany, Mike MBE. Check out Power Ledger for an example of an Ethereum token. Power Ledger is an interesting one. I haven't looked at Power Ledger in a long time. I don't remember being a big fan of it, but I don't actually remember why, because it's been a while. Jeb, have you ever thought about making a TA course? Well, let me introduce you to the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. Yeah, you know, I had that idea once. Flaky Games donated another $1. Flaky Games, you seem to donate in every single live stream, but I don't see you in chat very much. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, you know, that's a good idea. I should make a TA course. I'll think about that. Let me write that down on my whiteboard. Loving the live streams game, Flaky Game. Oh, well, thank you. There you are. I am glad you guys are enjoying. We got 368 viewers. Guys, let's see if we can get to 500 viewers. Go grab your dog. Go grab your grandma. Go grab your mother. Go grab your dog. Grab your other dog, I guess. And let's see if we can get to 500 viewers here. I have a question for you guys, because I want to start adding background music to the videos and to the live streams. What kind of music do you think would be best suited for cryptocurrency technical analysis? Do you think classical music, or are you thinking some of that kind of new agey, no copyright sound music that you hear in every single video, like Alan Walker stuff? What kind of music do you think would best fit these types of videos? I'm not really a good creative director. That's why I have people that help me with that. But this is something I would like your opinion on. What kind of music do you think would best fit these types of videos? I do not run a node, Jesse. Let's see. You have $100,000 in that wallet. Good on you, David. Man, you're going to be rich as hell here in a couple of years. Good lord. Holy crap. I've got a lot, but I don't have quite 100K just yet. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, chill step, no music man, not required. Death metal, quiet music, funk soul, house music. Yeah, I'll do the house thing. I'll do the house theme. Foo Fighters, no music. Lo-fi 80s chill. Your voice, very quiet or no music. Your voice is good enough. Well, thank you so much, Platinum User. Smooth jazz, yeah. We'll try and get some smooth jazz. Let's see. Japanese pop. Yeah, we'll put on KDA we'll put on Pop Stars by KDA, the League of Legends track. Just light techno. Light techno. Classical music compared to the crypto bull market? Nope. Yeah, I didn't really think that would fit. I can help you with editing if you want. We actually just hired an editor about 4 days ago. A friend of mine named Taylor. She's doing all the editing. She does all of the editing in all of the videos now. You have one whole Bitcoin. I got it $7,600. Good on you, Roman. You're going to be happy in a couple of years. I promise you that. Well, I can't promise you that, so I take that back. But I do think you're going to be happy. No music. A lot of you are saying no music. It'd probably be pretty quiet. Gucci Gang on repeat. I like the way you think, Taylor. I love that. We're going to do Gucci Gang on repeat. Oh, Mike. Hey, yeah, definitely live chat. This is not a premiere. This is a live stream. I'm sitting at my desk right now. I had a friend of mine come into my room the other day, and they they sat at my desk and took a picture for Snapchat and showed it to their friends, and they thought that he was sitting in T-Fuse setup. So I got the computer with all the RGB and the Black Widow keyboard and the RGB mouse and 2 monitors and the fancy gaming chair and everything. I thought that was very funny. Apparently Bitcoin likes smooth jazz to make it run higher. Yeah, we might do some smooth jazz. How about some fiddle music? I'll play Devil Went Down to Georgia on my violin and record it and put it in the background. Insane Clown Posse. Love it. James Bond music. Yeah, we'll play some Adele. Awesome. Bullfighting music. Yeah, we'll just get the noises of a couple of bulls just grunting at each other. That would be absolutely glorious. A soft electronic type of music. Yeah, okay, perfect. Fish. I'm not sure what fish is, but that may or may not be a type of music. Yeah, the music wouldn't be very loud. Yeah, I know what Hodl Gang is. Hodl Gang, Hodl Gang, Hodl Gang, Hodl Gang. Yeah, that's a fun. I love that. I love that video. Yeah, we might have to do that. My voice with Hubert backing would be hilarious. Oh my lord. Oh, that's a good question. I want to answer that. Sounds of the Underground. What is your end game for crypto? Real estate? I will go ahead and answer that. Because cryptocurrency is one of several businesses I'm in. I'm not going to get into all of it, but in the future I do want to have this YouTube channel where I do cryptocurrency technical analysis, and we're going to be doing some more general business-related content over the next couple of years as well as I flesh out some of the other businesses I have running. One of those is going to be a real estate company. I haven't started that yet, but we're going to be investing in real estate, and I will be talking to you guys about that. I also do want to start a solar venture because I live in Florida, and it would be... I think solar is going to do very well over the next 10 years or so. I want to start working on that. So those are 3 companies, this YouTube channel and the products that this YouTube channel does promote, a real estate investment company and the solar company. Pokemon Catch 'em All Bitcoin version. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Jimmy Mueller says, well, TTYL guys, I'm going to go to the course while I got time. Well, thank you so much, Jimmy. Enjoy the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. As always, if you have any questions, shoot me an email and I will be more than happy to help you. Have a good one, man. What will happen to the traditional stock market when Bitcoin goes mainstream? I honestly don't think a whole lot's going to happen. The way the economy works is you can kind of just make money up out of thin air, so I don't think Bitcoin exploding is going to take too much away from the stock market, if I'm totally honest. It might cause a crash in the stock market if Bitcoin starts rallying really quickly, though. Classic country. You thought I was a New Yorker? What kind of New Yorker are you listening to, man? I sound nothing like a New Yorker. I'm from the South, man. Oh, man. UNN St. Cloud, Jed? St. Cloud? Are you saying St. Cloud or SoundCloud? I don't know where St. Cloud is. Is that a town? 50% real estate, 20% Bitcoin, 20% stocks, 10% cash. That's not bad, yeah. Real estate's a great investment. I'd prefer to have more Bitcoin than that, but real estate is a great investment. Jeb, you should play HODL Gang when you end the stream. I don't know if I can. I think that's copywritten, but that sounds like a great idea. Got 0.1 BTC now, 0.01 BTC now. Definitely a good thing. I remember when I had 0.01 Bitcoin, and I was like, man, I want 0.1 Bitcoin. And then I got 0.1 Bitcoin. I'm like, man, I want 1 Bitcoin. And then I got 1 Bitcoin. I'm like, yeah. Let's see. Let us see. Jeb, gonna have to leave the live. Thank you for the insights, mate. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Peter. Gonna try Binance for Visa buys. Songs from Scarface soundtrack. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can go completely R-rated here on YouTube and get myself demonetized. Guys, by the way, if you're enjoying the live stream and enjoying the chat that we're having, then go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Your name will pop up on stream and everybody will clap for you and sing Kumbaya. And also make sure you smash that notification bell. And if you do want to support the channel, you can do so by donating Bitcoin with the links in the description, or you can donate through the super chat functionality. There is a square with, actually it's more of a rectangle with a $sign on it. You click that and then you can write up a message and it will pop up on stream where everyone can see it. I'd be very appreciative. Crypto Jib, have you talked about ETH? We'll go ahead and talk about a couple different cryptocurrencies real quick, a couple different altcoins. What are my thoughts on Cardano Shelly? I haven't been keeping up with Cardano, so I'm going to have to look into that. I've written that on my whiteboard to go and look at after the live stream is over. I've heard a lot of people talking about it. Ha ha ha, New Yorker, ha ha ha. I'm in Florida. Jeb sounds from Louisiana. I've never actually been to Louisiana. I've flown over Louisiana, but I haven't been to Louisiana. My father spent a lot of time in Louisiana, though. Hope you do this again, Jeb. Oh, yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of live streams. I love doing this. Let's go ahead and look at a couple different cryptocurrencies here, a couple different altcoins. Ethereum, boom. First thing that jumps out at me very, very quickly. This is a chart that I haven't even looked at today, but this is the first thing I see is this consolidation pattern right here. Got a couple of different donations from Hyun Woo Lee, I hope I didn't butcher your name, donated $1, and Amar Mackay also donated $1.99 and said thank you for the hard work, or said for the hard work. Thank both of you. Every little bit helps. Thank you so very much, guys. Let's see if we can keep up with chat here for a second. We got so many of you guys now. I can't keep up with you. If the feds show up and try to confiscate my Bitcoin, I'm going fully Tony. Oh, yeah, that'd be funny. It'd be funny right up until they shoot you and take it from you. Either way, yeah, let's go ahead and look at Ethereum here. Okay, we got this consolidation pattern on the shorter term time frames. Thank God for coffee, by the way, guys. I was feeling a little sluggish earlier. We got this consolidation pattern right here. I haven't looked at Ethereum in a little while. Haven't looked at Ethereum in a couple of days. Jeb used Streamlabs instead of Super Chats because they don't take so much from you. I'm actually using Streamlabs right now, so I suppose I could set that up. I have Streamlabs up. That's why I'm able to do this number right there, is because I have your boy Streamlabs helping me out. XMR plays it. Guys, I'm not going to do a crap ton of altcoin technical analysis in today's video. I mostly just want to engage with you guys, answer some of your questions, and have a conversation. But I will talk about some of the top 10 altcoins. So if there's any top 10 altcoins you would like to hear my opinions on, let me know, and I will let you know. Why did my thing go down? Where on earth is my... Where are the... Excuse-moi. Okay, there they are. It just took them a second to show up. I was wondering why our chat wasn't showing up. It's been confirmed the Earth is flat. Would you like to elaborate on that, my friend? Because I'm not quite sure I agree with you. I will be right back, guys. Looks like I have someone at the door. Oh, what do you know? I have a package. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. I'm not quite sure what that is. I have no idea. Did I order something? I don't remember. Did one of you guys send me something? What on earth is that? What in the world? What the heck? Oh. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, well that's personal. I can't tell you guys what that is, but that is very nice. Huh. That's awesome. Okay, well, since I can't tell you guys what that is, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but that was very nice. Jim, it's the feds, don't open it up. No, it's the feds, they got into my box. They're gonna steal my Bitcoin. Oh. Okay, we're back. Hyun Woo Lee donated another $1. Thank you so much. Anyway, I was trying to do altcoin technical analysis. I got completely sidetracked. I have a mess of stuff in my floor. Thank you guys for the super chats. Like I said, if you guys do want to support the channel, you can do so by hitting that super chat functionality down there. IRS, open up. Yeah, they're after my Bitcoin. Emery, I said I did send you a packet. Did you? I didn't get it. I don't think you guys know where I live. I hope you don't. Do you think Bitcoin bought it? By the way, if any of you know where I live and you show up at my house, there's gonna be a problem. So don't do that. Pizza has just arrived. Oh yeah, it's totally pizza. I should order pizza. Buy us all some pizza. I will buy all 306 of you a slice of pizza. That will cost a lot of money. So let's make sure we super chat and donate so I can afford to do that. Either way, completely off topic. Let's get back to what we were doing. I'm gonna have to not look at chat and get distracted here for a second, so that I can go ahead and do some altcoin technical analysis. I'm going to bring Streamlabs up so I can't see you guys talking. Either way, what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted by such a nice gift was that Ethereum over Bitcoin, Ethereum over the US dollar is looking rather bullish. I do like this moving into this triangle pattern right here, albeit it's a very long-term triangle pattern. You could kind of call it a wedge, actually, more accurately. We have this shorter-term triangle pattern right here. This would be called either a bear flag or a bear pennant, a bull flag or a bull pennant, however you want to define it. And these do normally break to the upside. If we were to look at our targets here, we could go ahead and draw one quite simply. Let's close that. We could go ahead and draw one quite simply. Make sure you guys can see this. We could draw one quite simply right here. I don't like doing targets very often because they don't tend to work as much as I want them to, but since you guys are going to ask for it, I know you are, I'll go ahead and show you. This would have a surprise target right around $360. I think there's definitely a trade to be made on Ethereum right now. I'm actually in a position on Ethereum right now looking for a breakout on it. And that position is probably going to be profitable if we can break this downtrend of resistance with volume. Always keep an eye on that volume. Always wait for the rally before you actually buy in. I'm buying in right now because if it doesn't actually go the way I want it to, I'm just going to roll it over into my investments and start building up my altcoin portfolio again. Not the end of the world if that happens. Let's see here. One of the things I'm not a big fan of with Ethereum is how it's doing against Bitcoin, which is why I didn't put as much into that trade as I was planning to originally, simply because it is not doing very well against Bitcoin. And I don't really like trading against the US dollar. I prefer to trade against Bitcoin because I want to build up my Bitcoin reserves, not necessarily my US dollar reserve. I got plenty of US dollars. I want more Bitcoin, guys. And there's not a whole lot of very obvious support for Ethereum directly below it until we get down here to around 2,500 sats. And I really don't want to wait for Ethereum to go that low. And we very well may. We'll see what happens. Ethereum is most certainly underperforming Bitcoin at the moment. Let's see. We had another we had another meme posted in the YouTube chat. Excuse me, not in the YouTube chat, in the Discord server. If you want any of your memes to show up on live stream, go ahead and post them. Types of headache, migraine, right here. Migraines suck. I had bad migraines for a long time. Hypertension back there. Stress right there. 100x leverage. Only your nose and mouth are safe. So make sure you don't use 100x leverage. 99 will be fine, though. I promise you. Either way, what is someone messaging to me? Oh, okay. Well, Ian, go right ahead and do that. Not Ian Guessman, the Ian that I know in my personal life. I know you're stalking me. You wanted a shout out on live stream. That's why you messaged me on Discord. Apparently I have some of my friends stalking the live stream. Hyun Woo Lee donated another $2. 8.8k Bitcoin moved into Coinbase today. Dump incoming. Since you keep donating, thank you so very much for that. Please tell me in the comment section down below, excuse me, not in the comment section down below, in the chat if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I always feel bad when I butcher people's names, but unfortunately I can't pronounce all of them. Hyun Woo Lee, is that correct? Thank you so much. 8.8 thousand Bitcoin moved to Coinbase today. Dump incoming. Not necessarily, guys. And the reason for that is quite simple, actually. If you multiply 8.8k Bitcoin times 10,000 for simplicity, that's only, what, $88 million worth of Bitcoin? That's not a whole lot of Bitcoin. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not when we're discussing tens of billions of dollars of daily trading volume. In reality, dozens of like $1 to $10 billion worth of daily trading volume. That sounds like a lot of Bitcoin, but in reality, it's not really. That might dump Bitcoin $100, but it's probably not going to result in anything major. Thank you. I'm glad I am. Excuse me. Bet. Okay, now he's going to come and interrupt my live stream. Great. Goodness gracious. No, just the delivery man dropping off a box of stuff. Alright. Ban the spammers. Who's spamming? Someone spamming me? Oh, yeah, we do have a spammer. DDT. Don't do that. I'm going to have to put you in timeout, my friend. I like putting people in timeout. No, 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 no. Don't do that. I love that. I love that it's called timeout. That is the funniest thing that I can put people in timeout. That's all I've ever wanted, was to be able to put somebody in timeout. Now I have the authority to do it. It's great. Okay, anyway. If you get in trouble, I have a sister who is a friend in... You have a sister who is a friend in COP. You have a sister who is a cop in Florida. Well, thank you. Stephen Holland said, hey, Jeb, I'm new to the crypto space. Question, is, for example, ADA BTC a completely different course and compared with ADA USD? Absolutely. That's a good question for people who are newer to the space. If you're trading altcoins outside of the top 10, I recommend that you basically never look at their US dollar comparatives, only look at their Bitcoin comparatives. And the reason for that is that cryptocurrencies outside of the top 10 are very rarely going to have US dollar trading pairs, and if they don't have US dollar trading pairs and they only have Bitcoin trading pairs, that means that the vast majority of the technical analysis done on that cryptocurrency is going to be done on the Bitcoin chart. And if the vast majority of the technical analysis is being done on the Bitcoin chart, then what that means is that the vast majority of the trading decisions that people in the market are making are being done on that market. So you want to be focusing on the market that people are doing TA on, because those are the markets that people are making trades based on. Nobody is making trades based off of the US dollar comparatives on anything out of the top 10. Basically no one, a negligible amount of people. Something like Ethereum, a lot of people are trading Ethereum over US dollars, so patterns on that chart are going to be important. Same thing with XRP. But even for those charts, the Bitcoin chart is probably going to be preferable, because there's a lot of people that want to build their their Bitcoin position rather than their US dollar position. And the reason for that would have a lot to do with what people want out of cryptocurrency. They want to build as much Bitcoin as they can so that they have enough in the future. When Bitcoin is leveled out, then that would be a different story. What percentage investment portfolio do you recommend for Bitcoin? This is not, before I say this, I have to say this because this is kind of one of these questions. This is not financial advice. This is simply my opinion. I was asked my opinion, so I'm going to give you my opinion. Consult a financial advisor before you do anything, and please don't sue me. Check out coinmarketcrap.com. I'm looking at coinmarketcrap.com. I would recommend having over 50% of your portfolio in Bitcoin, at least. Honestly, if you're newer to the space, I'd recommend you having over 75% of your portfolio in Bitcoin. Make me a mod and I'll take care of the spammers. Okay, you get to be a mod. You get to be a mod for just a little bit. If you take advantage of it, you will be removed. Although Laxthor09, you have been a follower of the channel for a very long time. I recognize your name. So hopefully you will do the right thing. Platinum, wait until it reaches $20,000. Buy now, small. Yeah, basically, guys, if you're investing in Bitcoin, you're probably going to be fine. If you're investing in any other altcoins, it's not necessarily as guaranteed to be a good investment. As much as possible. That really, guys, if you believe in Bitcoin, the more that you put in Bitcoin, the better. Because some of these altcoins are going to crash. Some of them are not going to exist in 5 years. Guys, 5 years ago, here, I can show you, actually, on CoinMarketCap. Let's switch back over now. On CoinMarketCap, you can actually go back into the tools, and you can go to historical snapshots right here, and you can go back to, let's go back to the beginning of 2014. That's about 5 years ago. Look at the top 10 here. Do you recognize any of these? Do you recognize XRP? Litecoin? You recognize those two. What about Purecoin, Omni, NXT, Namecoin, BitShares PTS, Quark, Megacoin? Do you recognize any of these top 10 altcoins from 4 to 10? You don't recognize any of them, do you? You might recognize some of them, especially if you're an older trader or investor or you're still working with small cap altcoins. Likely, though, you don't recognize any of them. And that's because the top 10 changes a lot. The cryptocurrencies that are in the top 10 are not the same cryptocurrencies that were in the top 10 when I joined the space. When I joined the space right around here, the top 10 looked a little something like this. Dash was in the top, NIM was in the top, Ethereum Classic was in the top, NEO was in the top, IOTA was in the top, Bitcoin Cash was in the top. It still is, but you know, it's not top. We saw that there were a lot of different cryptocurrencies up here that simply aren't anymore. 6 through 10 are not in the top 10 anymore. Altcoins change in which ones are doing well, and the outlook changes. EOS might not be up here in a year. Binance Coin might not be up here in a year. I'm pretty sure that Bitcoin SV will not be up here in a year. Tron might not be. Maybe XRP or Ethereum won't be. Bitcoin probably will be, but you never really know. So that's why I like to stay heavily invested in Bitcoin, because I know what Bitcoin is going to do. I'm pretty confident that Bitcoin is going to continue to rally. Not so confident on the rest of these altcoins. Invest in Bitcoin, BitConnect. Well, you know, there was a time when BitConnect was a good investment, and that time ended in late January of 2018. I remember that because it crashed. BitConnect went down at absolutely the worst time possible. Bitcoin was already crashing and just exacerbated it. Now I'm getting a call, guys. Give me 1 second. I apologize. All right, guys, I can't seem to stop getting interrupted. First it's the door, then it's a phone call, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes things come up. All right, let's catch up on chat a little bit. It's breaking, is it? You just got my hopes up. Is it breaking? Oh, it's not breaking. You're trolling me. It's moving a little bit. Maybe it is going to break, but it's not breaking yet. Do my analysis. Emery says, laughing, 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 laughing. Enjoy your chart movie. Yeah, you know what? Let's do a little bit of a chart movie, shall we? Let's put a movie on. You guys want to watch a movie? Let's watch a movie. Let's go out to the daily chart and we'll watch a bit of a movie. I love doing this. It's very fun to watch. Let's turn that off, and then we're going to hit right there. And we're going to watch a movie. I love watching movies with you guys. Boom. Ba-boom, boom, boom. Bitcoin is a boss. 2 years trading has proven this. Alts are junk. You know, most alts are junk. I'm not going to say all of them are because some of them are very good projects and some of them will go far. But, yeah, a good percentage of them are. Oh, yeah, look at all this technical analysis over here that isn't actually being rendered on the chart right now because we're doing a replay. I always love looking at that. Oh, no, Bitcoin crashed. Oh, no. Hey, mate, can you look at Bitcoin breaking on the 15-minute chart, breakout for the max 3 hours? Yeah, okay. Well, we'll look at that here in just a second. Bitcoin breaking out, XRP the movie. XRP the movie. Enjoy your chart movie. We're watching a chart movie. I love watching the chart just fill in all of this technical analysis. Let's get back in here to the hourly chart, or the 5-minute chart, because you guys are saying we're breaking out. Okay, good. This is what I've been waiting for. Bitcoin having a little bit of a breakout. We are rallying up here. Someone said the volume's increasing, but not really. Maybe on the minute chart? No, I'm not seeing a lot of volume here. I'm not sure what you're referencing. Maybe you're looking at a different exchange. Okay, on Bitfinex we might be seeing a little bit. On Coinbase, though, not so much. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on this. We might be about to be able to watch the breakout here live. This movie is dope. Well, thank you. Well, thank you so much. Well, thank you very much. What was that time frame for the chart where we were doing the time lapse? That was on the daily chart. Long set 5 times 500. 500, okay. Let us see. You said it is breaking. Okay, yep. Sometimes this is why I have 2 charts up. It is breaking out on let's get this up real quick. It looks like it's breaking out on Bitfinex. It's moving anyway. It hasn't caught up on Coinbase. This is why I like to keep 2 charts up. You guys can't see it, but over here, I do have this up. You put that back where it belongs. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we're having a bit of a breakout. Okay, so this is what I was looking for, was Bitcoin having a breakout. I mentioned earlier to someone what a breakout was. This is pretty much what a breakout is. Bitcoin is having one right now, or it's at least trying to. We might just be testing resistance. This might not do anything, but if Bitcoin does break out here, guys, like I said, we're looking at price targets around $11,600 to $11,700. Let's see. Are you guys in a position? Are you guys going to be trading this? I'm interested to hear your opinions. Volume is a little low. That's something that I'm not too fond of at the moment, is how low the volume is. We're not seeing a lot of volume. Sometimes it takes a little while for the volume to catch up, though, so that's not the end of the world. The whole live stream is super awesome. Well, thank you so much, Michael. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, feel free to hit that donation button with the super chat. I would be very thankful. And also make sure you smash those likes and you subscribe to the channel and you ring the notification bell and you do all those things that YouTubers tell you to do because they want you to help their statistics. That is always appreciated. Holding until altcoin season. Yeah, that's one of the other things I'm looking for, is waiting until the altcoins actually start moving, because they're not moving a whole lot against Bitcoin right now. Later on in the bull market, though, they're going to start getting their turn. Right now, Bitcoin is leading the charge. When Bitcoin starts to have a major pullback, the altcoins are probably going to do well, actually. Yeah, I have 1 Bitcoin in Bitcoin using margin, 1 Bitcoin in Ethereum on BitMEX. Nice. Volume is rising. Yeah, let's look at this volume. Okay, here we go. We might see something right now. Okay. Yep, here we go. I knew it was coming, guys. I knew it. That's why I wanted to do a live stream right now. I knew something was going to happen. Now it looks like it's actually breaking out. We're seeing a little bit of volume come in here on the minute chart. Let's move out to the 3-minute chart and see if that's accumulating properly. It is. You see there's a little bit of a spike right here. Nothing major just yet. Like I said, guys, this breakout might not go very far. It might only go $100 or so, but it is going to be a breakout. And if you trade this, this is a 2 or 3% gain. Bitcoin just moved up another $10, trading around $11,500 and $11,458 at the moment on Bitfinex, $11,429 and change on Coinbase. Dumb Money is in. I am already in. Did you just call yourself Dumb Money? I think you did. Let's see. Why previous bull market has more volume than current bull market? I don't know if that's true. At least according to CoinMarketCap, we're looking at a lot more volume right now. Although, perhaps proportionally, we were seeing more back then. I think that's partially because a lot of the rally that happened last bull market was a lot more organic. A lot of this is just people that were already in the market stepping back into the market. Push it, pump it, Bitcoin. Yeah, go Bitcoin, go. Go Bitcoin, rally. You can do it. Let's look at Coinbase here. Yeah, it looks like we might be seeing a breakout. This still isn't confirmed as much as I want it to be, but I'm like 80% sure that we're seeing the breakout right now. I had a feeling this was coming. I told you guys earlier that it was going to come today. We just hit $200 billion market cap. I believe we did. We did this morning, actually. Actually, we did a couple days ago. Alrighty. Binance, not yet. $50 move, and we're like, moon. Yeah, I know. Bitcoin isn't really mooning right now, but we are seeing a breakout. It's always fun seeing something that you knew was going to happen. Let's move back to the Bitfinex chart. It looks like it's topping out a little bit. Or, excuse me, not topping out a little bit, moving a little bit more. We're trading at $11,464 on Bitfinex right now, $11,435.54 on Coinbase right now. Unfortunately, I can't have both of those. I moved all reserves in about 1.5 hours ago. Let's go to 11.7. I'm looking at a price target between $11,600 and $11,700 right now, guys. Check out why I would be doing that. It would have to do with previous levels of resistance and the entire bear market's Fibonacci retracement. Right now, I don't want to really move off of this chart in case something happens. I want to be able to catch it for you guys. Jeb, the RSI is looking to have a lower high. How big a chance is this for a reversal? Tell me which chart you're talking about that on. Is that on the minute chart you're discussing? Certainly not. Maybe the 5-minute chart? No, looks like we're having a new higher high. 15-minute maybe. Yeah, okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. Unless Bitcoin does have a big rally right here, we might end up looking at classical RSI divergence with a high up here somewhere, and then a lower low down here somewhere, and then not a trend line I meant to draw right there. But if we do see Bitcoin rally, this might actually end up turning into RSI divergence. Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on that. That's a good point. That is a good point. Anyway, Bitcoin's trading at $11,471 at the very moment here on Bitfinex, $11,445 on Coinbase. Hello, Bobby Brown. $11,490 on Binance. You're looking at 11.9. Not bad. It was going to break out soon. Yes, it was. I called it 45 minutes ago or so too, Roman. I was talking about this happening. I was just waiting to see if it was going to happen on stream or not. I'm watching that price on IQ option. Who else? By the way, guys, if you guys are enjoying the live stream and you do want to support the channel, there are a few ways you can do it. You can hit that like button, you can smash that subscribe button, you can ring the notification bell, and you can also donate to me and help to support the Crypto Jeb business through the Super Chat functionality. It shows up right below the chat where you click Say Something. Right below there is a rectangle with a $sign in it. You click that, and you can donate a couple bucks into our tip jar, and it helps me out. Every little bit helps to keep the business afloat and keep the employees being paid, and keep the technical analysis flowing. Bitcoin might be having a little bit of a pullback here. There might not actually be much to look at here on this breakout. Looks like Bitcoin has pulled back to $11,433 on Bitfinex, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're over and done with. This is what I was talking about, guys. We're looking at a lot of there's a lot of bearish technicals on Bitcoin right now. There's kind of a bearish aura on Bitcoin right now that I don't think a lot of people are talking about. And I haven't talked about it a lot either because I'm concerned that I'm wrong, but I am kind of worried that Bitcoin is a little more bearish than we're giving it credit for, because when you've gone bullish for so very long, you kind of get trained not to say anything that's bearish because you don't want your trades to be wrong and think that something bad's going to happen when it's actually not. And then sometimes you get burned because you think, okay, well, I said it was going to be bearish the last 10 times and it wasn't. I guess it's going to be bullish. And then when you don't expect it, it rallies. This happened to me years ago with my truck. I was like, man, I'm just being paranoid. I'm just thinking my truck's going to break down. I just need to stop worrying about it. Later that day, it blew a head gasket, $5,000 repair. I fixed it with a head gasket sealant. It was a $100 repair, actually. But I was like, I'm just being paranoid. And then the exact same thing I was worried about happened later that day. So you do have to be careful about that. Who the heckin' would thumbs down this? Keep up the good work, Jeff. Thank you so much, Doe. It does really boost my already inflated ego when I hear you guys compliment me, so thank you so much. I am, of course, joking. Close with a 2% whale order for a sale of 4 million shares out for now. Good on you, Ian. Gerardo, what do you wish and hope to see from crypto in some amount of time, and what do you think we'll actually see within them? Well, over the next 10 to 20 years, I'd like to see Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market work its way into your everyday life. I'd like to see things like credit cards start being replaced with Bitcoin, debit cards, or however we want to actually go about that, whether it be QR codes through our phone. I'd like to see Bitcoin and cryptocurrency work itself into our everyday life, and I'd like to see the other technological benefits of cryptocurrencies and blockchains be introduced into our life as well. There's a lot of good things that they can do. You need to look no further than what Ethereum is doing and the decentralized applications built on top of it, and other decentralized application platforms such as EOS, Neo, a lot of these other platforms. There's a lot of good that can be done through blockchain. I'm not going to get into all of it right now, but I want to see it be more well adopted. I want to see that basically what's happening right now continue for another 20 years or so. As far as not so much as the actual price, but so far as the adoption. That's what I'm really interested in, is Bitcoin becoming adopted. The price action is going to follow no matter what. Over 60% market dominance. You were right. We are over 60% market dominance. Good call. We saw that happen a couple days ago. We're at 60.02 right now. 100K absolute minimum. Yeah, I think Bitcoin's going to easily go to $100,000 this year. I actually did a video. Was that today's video or was that yesterday's video? That was today's video on price targets for Bitcoin. I ended up coming with around $200,000 to $250,000 for this bull market. It might just moon straight to $20,000, guys. That's why I'm not really trying to time the market all that much. I am instead just trying to throw as much money into it as I can. Patience is all we need, as D-Pilot NYC just said. Excuse me. More currencies will fail and it will grow. Yeah, every currency that goes down and is replaced by someone using Bitcoin is a benefit to us. $100,000 is very much a realistic price for Bitcoin. It sounds like a big number, but when you look at the market cap, it's actually not. That's only just a little under a $2 trillion market capitalization with current circulating supply. That's very possible. $2 trillion sounds like a lot of money. It's not. It's really not. You look at some of these other markets and they're worth, especially like derivatives markets, they're worth hundreds of trillions of dollars. Real estate, hundreds of trillions of dollars. There's a ridiculous amount of money in the world and people don't realize it. People start comparing Bitcoin to a single stock like Apple stock or Amazon or Google or Tesla or something, and they say, okay, well, Bitcoin doesn't have that much further to run. But you got to realize, this is not a stock. It's a cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies are very different, and they have a much larger use case, and therefore a much larger potential. Hope you're correct. I hope I am too. I always hope I'm correct, unless I don't hope I'm correct, in which case I don't. I'm going to buy gold as well, Jeb. I'm looking to get into some gold investments here over the next couple of months. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. GLD looks like it's doing very well. It's actually breaking a level of resistance that it's been looking at for like a decade. I would look at that right now, but I want to keep an eye on the chart in case something happens so you guys can see it. Internet was too slow and was going to fail. Wait, what? Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. The internet was too slow and was going to fail, and no one was going to ever use it, and it was dumb, and it was going to be taken over by people pirating movies and watching things that they shouldn't be. But lo and behold, it wasn't, and it became one of the biggest economic boons in the history. Probably the biggest economic development in the 21st century. I can't think of anything that's grown the economy more than the internet over these last 20 years. Okay, on the 15 minutes, 2-time green. Yeah. You don't see it dipping significantly until $20,000, but what do I know? You know, maybe. We'll see what happens. I'm not convinced, but we'll see what happens. Talking to a guy at work, and he's going, I should have bought one you told me at $4,000. Guys, I was at the gym with a couple friends of mine, however long ago it was, right before Bitcoin broke through $6,000, and they're like, and I was talking to them about the YouTube channel, and they're like, oh yeah, I bet you're real happy that you're in the YouTube channel right now, and they were making fun of me because of the bear market. They knew about the bear market, and I'm like, yeah, give it a couple weeks. Bitcoin's about to start doing real well. About a week later, Bitcoin broke $6,000 and had like a 100% rally. It was already in the middle of one, and I messaged them, and I'm like, who's laughing now? You should have bought some when I told you to, but, you know, you're going to get a lot of that. You're going to get a lot of that. Jeb, what about the alts, bro? Like I said, I want to look at the alts, but I also don't want to click off the chart right now and miss a rally, because sometimes they will happen in the span of like 15 seconds, so I don't want to look away too much right now. That's why I'm just kind of interacting with you guys in the chat for a little while. Also, I am a little exasperated from talking for the last 2 hours. I'm not too used to doing that, unless I'm recording videos for CT2A, because sometimes I spend an hour or two just re-recording those. Regardless of the market, I like gold, but Bitcoin will way outperform it. Oh yeah, Bitcoin will drastically outperform gold. It already has. Bitcoin's been outperforming gold ever since its inception. Junie donated $2. He said, what do you think about point set topology and Bitcoin? I'm not very familiar with it, so I'm going to have to look into that and get back to you. Bitcoin, on the other hand, I am very familiar with Bitcoin, and I think Bitcoin is going to continue doing very well. I think I've made my position on that very clear. J-Rar donated $5. He said, I set aside some time for your uploads every day while eating breakfast. You do an awesome job, dude. I am in upper class, haven't started it yet. I too am in the upper class, haven't started it yet. Well, thank you so much for the $5, and I'm so glad that you watched during your breakfast. That's really cool. Lately, I've been so busy working on the business and the YouTube channel and everything, I've been skipping breakfast, and that's something I need to stop doing. But breakfast is very good, and I do like drinking my coffee. Ian, you've been asking me for more coffee for a long time. You might get me to go away from our 400 viewers and get some coffee if you keep saying that. Bitcoin, I would agree, is a massively better store of value than gold. By the way, guys, if you want to do what those two nice people just did, you can hit that button down in the bottom and donate through the Super Chat. It does help a lot when you do that. Jeb, I don't know how you've maintained to this point respect. Well, over the course of the last 2 years or so that I've been running the YouTube channel, I've become a much better speaker and commentator and everything. I consider myself... Oh, we just had a little bit of a crap out. You guys can see us? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'm not sure what happened there. Anyway, what I was saying is that over the last couple of years that I've been working on the YouTube channel, I've managed to become a lot more articulate, and it is very helpful when I do that. And it makes me a lot more persuasive and everything. When you do commentary every single day, it does make you a much better vocalist, for lack of a better word. Sean, New York City, donated 99 cents. Thank you so much. Ian says, Jerry, you all right, bro? Yeah, I think my internet just had a little bit of a hiccup there. I'm not quite sure what just happened. J-Rar donated another $2. He said, your class, not upper class, my bad, lol. I was wondering what you were saying. I'm not sure what do you mean by your class exactly? I don't know. Are you talking about financial class? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm very blessed, especially in the scope of the world. I'm definitely in the upper class, but only the kink will remain. Oh no, the Brookalinos says, new to your stream, you seem sincere. I have a silly question that's bothered me as a newbie. I thought I finally stopped losses on trades, but my Bitcoin value goes down as I gain in upper prices. Thanks. Probably why that's happening to you is because you're trading your altcoins over the US dollar and not over Bitcoin. You need to be looking for gains over the over Bitcoin and not the US dollar. Making money over the US dollar is useless when you have the opportunity cost of, well, you could have just had that money in Bitcoin. If you make 10% in Ethereum, but you could have made 20% in Bitcoin, I'm oversimplifying this for effect, if you do that, then you should have just left your money in Bitcoin and not touched it, which is why I like to have so much of my money in my investing portfolio. Right now, because I haven't updated my trading portfolio, I've been updating my investing portfolio. The ratio's around, I want to say 80% in my investing and 20% in my trading. Vast majority of my money's in my investing portfolio because if you're not careful, you will lose a lot of money trading simply because that money could have instead be working for you in Bitcoin. Next stop 20K? Maybe. We'll see. End of the year, $116,000. Maybe. We will see. I'm not quite sure about that. Only the kink will remain. Yes, only the kink will remain, anonymous sub. Oh. Bitcoin probably is going to continue rallying from here, though. If not, we're going to set a double top up here around 11,440. Fiat is dying. Why sell your Bitcoin for it? Yeah, I don't... Honestly, I'd have to look back through my transaction history. I don't think I've ever sold any cryptocurrency. I'm pretty sure I've never sold Bitcoin or anything back into fiat. I don't think I ever have. Oh, you mean you're in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, J-Rod. I thought you meant financial class. I was very confused. I'm sorry. You said the upper class, and so you had me on that train of thought. J-Rod is in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy is what he was saying. He is over here with us in CT2A, and I hope you were enjoying the content. If you are, then... well, good. Like I say every time this comes up with someone who is in the course, if you ever need anything, feel free to shoot me an email. We do have all lines of communication open, but you know that. Why does this Facebook notification keep coming up? It's the same one. Is it possible a whale will buy all Bitcoin? For them to buy all of the Bitcoin, they would need dozens of billions of dollars. No, it's not anymore. In my opinion, it's not. Unless you have... Why does this freaking notification keep coming up? Let's see. Yeah, typo. Gotcha, J-Rar. Gotcha. Hello from Montgomery County, suburban Philadelphia. We know how to hodl in Pennsylvania. Well, yeah, we know how to buy Bitcoin in Florida, man. The Russian Bear. That is a glorious name. That is a absolutely glorious name. Should you sell your house and put it all into BitConnect? Man, you might be onto something. I don't know about that. Let's see. Let's do some technical analysis on BitConnect. Let's see. I gotta figure out how to get the chart up. Oh, it's not on CoinMarketCap anymore. No, they took it down. They probably took it down like a year and a half ago. BitConnect was at like $400 and fell to like a penny. And then people were saying like, oh no, buy BitConnect token even after BitConnect crashed. Someone's going to pick up the cryptocurrency and build something on it. No, they're not. BitConnect's dead. Nobody's ever going to use that again. Sean NYC donated another 99 cents. Thank you so much. BART pattern, volume dropping. Yeah, let's look at the volume real quick. We saw some more volume when we first broke out, but we are still seeing some come in. You lost $800 in BitConnect, lols. Yeah, I lost $100 in BitConnect, actually. I was just screwing around with it way back in the day. I didn't expect it to really do anything. I was just going to put it on compound interest and leave it for however long it rallied. Yeah, I know. The charts are gone. That's really funny. BCC USD. Is it? Can I not get it up at all? BitConnect. Yeah, the charts are completely gone. That's really funny. Florida in the house. Yeah. Let's not forget there is not enough Bitcoin in existence for every millionaire to own one, and most that are into it own several hundred, if not thousand. You're absolutely right. Is it too late to purchase one Bitcoin at current price? Well, that very much depends on how much money you have, my friend. If you have enough to buy it, then no. Jesse Stout donated $2, said, great content, keep up the good work. Well, thank you so much, Jesse Stout. If you guys want to support the channel, I do appreciate when you guys donate. Every little bit helps to keep the business going. Thank you so very much. The Brookalinos, I love your name. I'm going to read every single thing you say from now on because I love saying your name. The Brookalinos says, thank you, Jeb. So you're saying I'm losing money because I kept it going back and forth between Bitcoin and US dollar, the stablecoin you're using for breakouts and dips. OMG, how do I trade then on breakouts and dips? I went from 1.5 Bitcoin to 1.02. Very sad. Well, I'll elaborate a little bit on what's going on because you mentioned that, and let me explain. By the way, I'm not going to mention it right now. I want to answer this question, but watch this. We are seeing a breakout continue. We're looking at $11,496, $11,500, excuse me, $11,503 on Bitfinex. We are seeing the rally. Brookalinos, let me pin that comment if I can. I can't pin it in the live stream. Okay, well, I'm just not going to scroll down. I'll answer that in a second because we do seem to be breaking out. If I forget to answer that, type it again in a couple minutes when this breakout is over, and I will respond to that because that's a good question. Let's see who just texted me. Oh, okay. Interesting. Breakout, baby. Yep, this is what I was waiting for, guys. This is why I told you I didn't want to go and look at the altcoin charts, because I had a feeling something like this was coming. Here we go. $11,500 on Coinbase. We're looking at $11,540 on Bitfinex. We're off to the races, guys. Off to the races. Off to the races. Let's check our volume. We have a larger volume candlestick. I want to go ahead and look at our RSI out here on the 15-minute chart like I was a second ago. We're going to have to rally a long way if we don't want to have that RSI divergence. Not really a long way. We're going to have to rally to at least 11.6 in my opinion. We want to see a rally to 11.6. Thank you, Jeff, for pumping Bitcoin. Yeah, I actually bought 100 Bitcoin this morning. That was me doing that. Sorry. Joke, by the way. We're looking at $11,540 on Bitfinex, $11,505 on Coinbase. You guys say that I'm an auctioneer, and times like these, it really shines through, I guess, doesn't it? If you have fees of 10% on Coinbase, then probably not otherwise. Sure, okay. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay, well, while we're watching this, I'm going to go back to the Brookalinos question because he has such a good question here. Thanks, Jeb. So you're saying I'm losing money because I kept going back and forth between Bitcoin and for breakouts and dips. OMG, how do I trade then on breakouts and dips? Went from 1.5 Bitcoin to 1.02. Very sad. Well, there's actually three things I want to say on that. One is that make sure that you're trading... actually, no, you're trading Bitcoin, so that doesn't matter. Two things I want to say on that. The first of which is that if you're not profitable in Bitcoin and you're losing that much money, then what you need to do is you need to take a step back and focus on learning the market rather than trading the market. There's something to be said for learning through experience, but there's also something to be said for learning through, information like CT2A or however you want to do it. It's important that you know exactly what you're doing before you go and invest a ton of money, because sometimes you're going to try and catch a breakout and then you're not going to know what you're doing, and this kind of crash is going to happen and you're going to lose a lot of money, which is why whenever, I'll go ahead and mention this while we're doing this, whenever I have a breakout, I'll buy into it, wait for the rally, and then have the stop loss right below me. That's an important part that I forget to mention sometimes, but if you have this as the buy order, then you want this as the sell order so that you're able to cover yourself in case something like this does happen. You might lose 1% in trading fees, but it's better than losing 4 or 5% in a crash. Anyway, if you're losing money in trading, what you want to do is you want to step back and learn. Step back, try to figure out why you're losing in those trades. Why did you not make money in these trades? Why did you lose money in these trades? What could you do differently? What are you doing wrong? What kind of information do you need to know? What kind of technical indicators would help you to understand that trade? You need to step back and analyze from a structured position what exactly the problem is and fix it. You need to systematically hunt down exactly what you're doing wrong and fix it. And that's easier said than done. It's going to take you time to build your gut feeling, build your repertoire. That's why I have the course. I'm not even shilling this right now. I'm just telling you honestly, that's why I made CT2A, is so that people are more easily able to figure out how to actually run through and figure out what they're doing wrong. Because if you watch through all of this is going to cover up a lot of those shortcomings that you're not sure, that you're not very familiar with, that you might not even know you have. And the second thing is that if you are losing money in Bitcoin, but you still want to keep trading, what you can do is you can paper trade with many different apps. I think you can even do it on TradingView. To be honest, you can do. I've never done it, but I think you can do paper trading on Bitcoin. Just look up paper trading Bitcoin, or you can do it on your own. Look up what paper trading is. Do some paper trading for a little while. See if you're profitable in that. Basically, what that is pretending you're trading with pretend money, and then seeing how much money you can make. After you're profitable, then you can start working on your trades again. Another thing I'll mention is that if you're losing money, another thing you can do is to start putting a lot more of your money into investments rather than into trading. The vast majority, a lot of people often say 90 to 95% of traders lose money. It's probably around 80% of traders at least lose money. So you don't want to be part of that. If you're losing money trading, step back and stop trading, figure out why you're losing money, paper trade, and put more of your money into investing. Okay, let me catch up with the chat. I spent a little while answering that. Good question, though. Thank you for asking that. What are some tools you wish you had for cryptocurrency analysis or tracking? Let's see. Tools. Well, there are certain alert apps you can get. I don't use any of them, but some of those are helpful. They'll give you, like Blockfolio, for example, I think will give you alerts. There's also a Bitcoin tracker widget that you can have on your phone that will give you alerts when certain prices are hit. Having some kind of course that you can reference to, like CT2A or another course, is very helpful. Yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do. That'd probably be something to Google. I'd have to think about that to give you a good answer on that. Which exchange do I use? Well, I use Binance, but I'm going to have to change my exchange before July because they're actually banning U.S. users because of the regulatory landscape. Crap, look at the 1 minute chart crashed to 11,348. I wish you wouldn't tear up the carpet, Jackie. My dog's in my room with me, by the way. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy, you say hi to the live stream. You got 400 people listening to you tear up my carpet. Broke out of the triangle. Oh, yeah, we very much broke out of the triangle. That's what I was waiting for, guys. I had a feeling it would happen if we just waited about it. Go right ahead, J-Rard. Sometimes I don't see emails. If I don't, that's not because I ignored you. It's just because I didn't see it. Just email me again. Patience is required here, guys. Yes, patience is very, very important. Give it time. Bitcoin might have a much larger breakout coming over the next several hours. It might not be done yet. You're negative 3,000 on Bitcoin. Yeah, there's a lot. Like I said, most people don't make money in Bitcoin, which is why I recommend that people have the vast majority of their money in investing, because it's kind of hard to screw up an investment. The only way you can really screw up an investment is either when you invested, when you sold, or what you invested in. If you do those three things right, you're pretty much golden. If you're investing in Bitcoin right now and you sell it in 10 years, you're probably going to be in a lot of profit. You don't have to learn a whole lot about trading. You don't have to spend 8 hours a day trying to figure out how to do this stuff. But if you do want to trade, then you're going to need to find some way to learn, which is why we have the course. But that is also what YouTube is for. If you want to watch these videos for a long time and learn that way, you can. But I'll tell you, in about a week or two, you can get caught up to speed and learn a lot of this stuff in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. There is a link for that in the description. I'm telling you that, guys, not even to try and sell it to you. Honestly, though, It's because it will help you. Like I've said, if you guys are in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, you can tell them in the chat that CT2A is very helpful. We've had hundreds of people go through it, and they all seem to be very happy with it. Your cat is giving you a back massage at the moment. I don't have a cat, but my dog probably could if I asked her nicely enough. Rebel Spirit said, just got here. Maybe it's been asked. But what do you think will be the highest Bitcoin can go in this run? Good question. That's something I actually answered in today's YouTube video. I'm guessing you mean in this run, though. I don't think you actually mean in the bull market, come to think of it. If you're talking about the bull market, I don't think Bitcoin's going to go above $400,000. It's probably going to go somewhere to around $200,000 to $250,000. In this run, though, we're going to be looking at resistance in between $11,600 and $11,700 because of some Fibonacci levels that we are keeping an eye on. Let's see. I tried to learn trading Bitcoin, was a mistake. Well, it's not that it's a mistake, it's that it's just going to take you longer than you expect. I have some friends of mine who are talking about starting a YouTube channel, and actually that person might be watching right now. If they are, hello, you know who you are. If you guys do want to start that YouTube channel, and if you do want to do anything worth doing, it's always going to take more time than you think it is. I remember I thought, okay, well, I'll hit 25,000 subscribers by the end of 2018. That was one of my goals. Didn't hit it. We're about to hit it now, though. It took longer than I thought it would. I thought that I was going to be monetized on YouTube in like February, in late January actually of 2018. Didn't get monetized till about this time last year. It was June 22nd when I got monetized just over a year ago. I had 8,500 subscribers when you only need 1,000 to be monetized before I actually was, but I stuck with it. Had I stopped because I thought it was hard, and because I thought it wasn't worth it, and because I wasn't making any money, and because I was doing it for the wrong reason, which is for the money. YouTube is a business for me, but it's something I very much enjoy doing, and that's the only reason I'm still doing it is because of that. If I had have stopped prematurely, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I'm very happy with where I am today. We have 400 people watching me. That's insane. I remember when I had 100 subscribers, I'm like, dude, my high school class that graduated with me was only 60 people. 100 people subscribing to me was nuts. You got to stick with it. You can't stop prematurely because you think it's hard. If anything that's worth doing is going to take time and it's going to be hard and you're going to want to stop, you just can't. That's literally as simple as it is. Thank you, Rebel Spirit. Welcome to the channel. Going to the frickin' moon. Yeah, we are going to the frickin' moon, man. We got to give it a little while. We are going to be there. I think we've already been to the moon, actually. We went to the moon in 2017, man. Forget the moon. We're taking a pit stop for a pee break at the moon. We're going to the stars. That's where we're going. Oh. Let's see. Jeb, are you selling at the... This is a good question by Cake and Nachos, which, by the way, sounds like a delicious combination. Jeb, are you selling at the top of the next Bitcoin bull market and rebuying in the next bull market? I haven't decided on that yet, but I probably will be selling some of my investing portfolio at the top of the next bull market. If I do, it'll probably be less than 25% of it, just to sell it and repurchase it in when the bear market starts. It's hard to... Excuse me. In the moment, it's very difficult to predict when a bear market... Oh, excuse me again. When a bear market has actually started, so I might not do that just for simple... Excuse me, I got the hiccups, man. For simplicity and for safety, I might not do that, but we'll see what happens when the time comes. What do you think of leverage trading, Jesse? I personally prefer just to put a crap ton of money into the Bitcoin market. I don't really like leverage trading because it's easy to lose a lot of money doing it. It's very risky. If you know what you're doing, if you're a very advanced analyst and you really know what you're doing, you can make a whole lot of money in that. Go into the Discord server, ask JTS about leverage trading. He'll talk to you about it. But if you're not very skilled in the market, stay away from it because you can lose a lot of money, get disenfranchised, and quit on something that you really don't want to quit on, that being Bitcoin. Okay, that's an interesting meme there. Yeah. Okay, that's an interesting meme. I'm gonna not post that. Looks like we got some people talking in the Discord server right now. Actually, JTest is already in the server. Let's see. What are you guys saying? We're going to Mars, Crypto Jeff, says Emery. Yes, we probably are going to Mars in like 2020s. What do you consider the top of the bull market? That all depends on what the market looks like when we get there. It's going to take a little bit of time for us to actually get to the top of the bull market. I mean, we can't be sure exactly where we're going to go. I think it's going to be over $100,000. I think it's going to be over $200,000, but it's hard for me to call that. 20 EMA on the daily will tell you when to sell. Yes, you're right, it will. The 20 EMA on the daily is a very powerful technical indicator. My cat loves watching the charts and follows all the lines on the cursor with the screen when you do the analysis. It's a scream to watch. Okay, well, let's give her something to watch here for a second. Let's do a bit of a replay. Let's do this. Let's just do this, and this, and this, and this, and get your cat ready. This. There we go. See if she likes that. And when we catch up, we're going to see that Bitcoin is still moving. We're trading around $11,509 right now. We saw a bit of a move while I was doing that. That's why I didn't want to click off the chart, because Bitcoin moves every single time I do it. Let's see. New high, yes. Good on you, Jesse. You have to be careful about just buying randomly, but I don't think that's what you're doing, because in a bear market, it'll screw you over. And whoever knows what's going to happen. Guys, we're probably going to wrap the live stream up in 10 minutes or so. If you guys do want to support the live stream and the channel, you can do so in 4 ways. You can hit that like button. Let's get to 250 likes. You can subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We do cryptocurrency content every single day. I'm going to be doing 2 or 3 live streams a week moving on into the future. We're already 2 hours into this one, which is absolutely nuts. You can also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and if you also want to support the channel financially, you can do so by using the super chat functionality down in the bottom right of your screen. Actually, it might just be in the right of your screen, right below where you type stuff into chat. If you hit that dollar value, that dollar sign in the rectangle, you can type in a dollar value and donate it to the channel. Every little bit helps, guys. I would appreciate it. How do you do that? Okay, yeah, some people are probably wondering what I just did and how I did it, so let me show you. Right above, you actually can't see it. Let me switch my view so you can see what I'm doing here. You should be able to see it. Yeah, so here, if you see this button right here where you hit replay, you click replay, you drag this bar over here to where you want to start, and then you click, well, basically the start button. You move the chart around and it'll replay. Whenever the ads that I run for the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy have this running as B-roll in the background, and along with some other stuff. But that is how you can get the replay, and you can slow it down to like 1 update every just little while, or you can get it to 1 update every 1/10 of a second, which is how you get it moving quickly like this. And it looks really cool. And we need to get back caught up because Bitcoin is moving again. We're up at $11,567 and change. Bitcoin is moving very rapidly right now. You took me off track, J-Rard. How dare you? I'm going to ban you. No, I'm kidding. Looks like Bitcoin is moving again. Massive breakout. This is what I was talking about, guys. This is why the live stream is still going 2.5 hours in. I'm not going to stop the live stream in the middle of the breakout. We're going to give it a second. I want to see what Bitcoin is doing. It's probably going to rally to at least 11.6. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, man. I'm tired. I don't like sitting in my chair for 2.5 hours. I will be right back, guys, but I'm not going to put the be right back screen up because I don't want anything to happen. I will be right back. And we're back, guys. Hello, hello. Bitcoin is still moving. Looks like we're trading around $11,569 and change. We've already been up here, but we're still moving. Jeb doesn't sound good, do I not? What do I sound like? Let's see. Is the bitrate messing up? Do I sound weird? If I sound weird, I want you guys to tell me so I can try and fix it. Bitcoin will go to $20,000 in less than 3 months. Bold prediction, but it might. In less than 3 minutes, yeah. Bitcoin, the audio bitrate is less than... What are you doing, properties? You guys can or cannot hear me? You can? Okay. So, just to clarify, can everybody can... Okay, cool. Everybody can hear me. Good. Okay, good. Sounding okay. Alright, guys. Are you guys trading this? Are you doing any trades? I'm not trading this because I'm sitting here talking to you guys, but that's okay. That is okay. That is okay. Yeah, we'll have the stream go on another 10 or 15 minutes just to see if anything happens. Ran off to sell on my Bitcoin. No, actually ran off to let my dog out. Eat my shorts. Let's see if anybody posted any memes in the Discord server. They did not. Guys, go to the Discord server if you haven't already. Post some memes and we will flash them up on the stream. I want to have some funny memes. I love memes. I'll make you a meme dealer if you do as well as good a job as Emery. I'm not from Florida, but I do live in Florida and have for some time. I'm from Tennessee. Thank you so much, bro, for what you do. Well, thank you so much, Kurt, for the kind words. Thanks, Jed, longtime follower. Keep up with the good work. Thank you, Gary Morris. I know that was a typo, but that is pretty funny. Short at 11.7. Maybe. I'm not going to tell you guys where or when or if to short. That just doesn't seem moral of me, for lack of a better word, to be quite honest. It'll take a lot of money to get way up there. I'm going to look at a couple things real quick, guys. The resistance at 11.4 is not broken yet. It is not broken. We're going to need to get to at least $11,750 to even consider it being broken. We might be seeing the end of this rally right now, guys, also. Let's keep that in mind. I'm going to see what happens. By the way, guys, if you do want to support the channel, make sure you smash that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you'll be updated every single time a new video goes out. I want to work my way into your life so that you guys can do what some of my subscribers do and watch, listen to the videos over breakfast or while you're driving to work. I think that's so cool that you guys do that. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. And if you guys want to support the stream, you can also do so by using the super chat functionality, the $ inside the rectangle. Thank you to the people who have already donated. Every little bit helps, to be quite honest. All of those donations are probably going to go straight into Bitcoin. Hey, from Nashville. I'm actually going to be in Nashville in... what day is the 13th and the 17th, is it? When I have some flights going through there. Is there a pause button on Bitcoin, please? Man, I really wish there was, but there most certainly is not. You two in Fort Lauderdale. I lived in Fort Lauderdale for like a week. Not like a week, like a month. Is that one big green on the hour? I think it is one big green on the hour because we haven't closed the candlestick yet. Yep, then we are looking at a big green on the hour chart. That is something to point out. We did just see that the hourly chart has closed and Bitcoin is still moving. I look away for 1 second and we move another $20. 30 million more volume in 10 minutes. What on earth is my dog doing? Apologies, I'm coming back. Awesome. And it moved again, $11,600. Okay, we are seeing a big rally. Every single day that we are moving, every single dollar that we move is a new all-time high for the year. Excuse me, a new yearly high, not a new all-time high. We're not back to 20K yet. And yes, it very well may need to consolidate before 12K. This is a big enough rally that this might be ending relatively soon. Or, guys, I mean, to be honest, it could keep going, like, a lot further. We'll see. I need to look away more. Yeah, every time I look away, it rallies again. Let me just get... I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some groceries, okay? Let's move this where you can see it. I got to stop doing that. When will Bitcoin take a breather? I've been wondering that for 3 months now, and for some reason it never seems to want to. Wolf Pupper. Tell us about the pooch. Well, she's a little English setter. She's about 30 pounds. She's nice and tall. She's nice and small. She's small, S-M-O-L. She's small. She's a cute little doggo. And you can hear her paws scamper across the tile floor whenever she runs into the room. It's very cute. 1,000 euro, the next resistance. You sure about that? You mean 10,000 euro? Missing a zero there. Not going to sell at 11,007 because we already had a retracement from 11,005. That wasn't much of a retracement, but I mean that was like a 10-minute retracement. We'll see. You're not selling. That's probably a good idea. We'll see what happens. Looks like we're trading just under $11,600 now. We're moving into some very, very, very important zones right here, guys. For some reason that is... Oh, it's green because we opened lower than the close was. That doesn't happen very often. Hey, kebab. That's a reference and a half right there. If we look out here to the daily chart, what we're looking at, guys, by the way, is we're sitting right under some Fibonacci resistance. Right here. We're trying to break through this at the moment. It's right here around $11,600, and this is what we're trying to get through. This is the 50% retracement level back up to all-time high. If we can break through that, then that's going to be huge, because the next real resistance is up at like $13,000 something. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's going to be a little while. This is working through TradingView, by the way, Mike W. That is what we are using. That's not steep, that's vertical. Yeah, Bitcoin, I mean, guys, pullbacks happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen eventually. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green in a row. We should be expecting some red here over the next day or two. Might not be big, but we're going to expect something. Something's got to give. This is crazy. I mean, this is just getting absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Bitcoin's got to have a pullback at some point. It's got to. By the way, guys, if you want to support the channel, you can donate to the doggo with the super chat functionality in the bottom right. I don't have the nerves to trade right now, too unstable. That's fine. If you don't feel confident trading, don't. Doesn't matter how much money you miss out on. It's better than losing real money through... it's better to miss out on opportunity costs rather than your actual money. Hey, kebab. The Brookalinos is back in chat. Says, thanks Jeb again, or thanks again Jeb. Last couple days I traded from... Oop. Got some technical difficulties there, guys. My apologies. Can you guys hear me all right? Not quite sure what happened there. No. We're not done quite yet. We're going to go for another 5 or 10 minutes. Phone heavy. Phone heavy, yeah. Hold it anyway. Hang on a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. By the way, guys, what do you think of our setup here? Running Streamlabs. We got everything set up. We got our starting soon. We got our be right back. And we got our live screen for the chart. And we got our full screen for when we're looking at things like the glorious Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. And we can look at our chart. How do you guys like the stream setup now? I think it's a lot more professional. Glitch sound check. Yeah, let's do a sound check. Can you guys hear me all right? Lost you, Jeb, just when you were going to answer. Oh, okay, so you lost me right when I was answering. Let me re-answer then. The Brookalinos, what I was saying was... I was basically just reading your comment and saying, welcome to CT2A when you do decide to join. Like I said, guys, or like I said, the Brookalinos, what I mentioned earlier about just paper trading for a little while, making sure you're learning what you need to learn, making sure you're not risking a whole lot of money in trading when you could instead be investing. All great tips. What's the name of my crypto doji? My crypto doji is named Jackie, and she is currently sitting under my desk looking at me, being like, hey, Jeb, take me for a walk, or hey, Jeb, let me run in the yard, or hey, Jeb, let's do something. You know what's funny is Michael Walsh, I actually type with 2 fingers. It's been a bad habit ever since I was young. I only type with 2 fingers, and I still type faster than a lot of people. Yes, you hear I'm from the Netherlands. I'm not from the Netherlands. I'm from Tennessee. Took profit. Yeah, I bet a lot of you guys are taking profit right now. Good idea. This looks like stairs to me. Yeah, it does. And sometimes stairs result. Sometimes when you go a flight of stairs, sometimes there's a slide at the end. Oh, hello, Jackie. Hello, Jackie. Jackie's jumping up on me. Hey, what do you want? What do you want, puppy? Why don't you give like a little growl or something so they know I'm not making you up? She jumped up on my chair. She wants to pets. She wants to pet. You guys have no idea how hard it is sometimes to keep Jackie away from me when I'm recording so she doesn't interrupt me. Our editor, Taylor, has to go and edit her out sometimes because she'll come and interrupt me. Hey, puppy. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey. Hey, Pooch. Hey, Crypto Pooch. Crypto Pooch. Crypto Pooch. My southern accent is Netherlands. Wahahaha. Yes, I definitely sound like I'm from the Netherlands, don't I? Talaftalakitse for two zal boezemel. Kalaftalakitsing for two zalamin boezemel. I don't know how to say that. Can donate to Doggy Crypto Jack. You can donate to the Crypto Doggy. The Crypto Doggy doesn't. The Crypto Doggy requests some donations, guys. If you would like to donate to the Crypto Doggy, you can do so through the super chat functionality right below your chat functionality. I was gonna play Crash Nitro Fueled, but I think it's better to keep an eye on this now. Maybe, yeah. Jesus H Christmas, not possible with two fingers. Yeah, if I had something that I actually. It's so much easier to type quickly when you know what you're typing. Looks like Bitcoin is moving again, guys. Probably not too much just yet, but it is definitely moving. I like the new setup. Maybe shift the subscribers to the right a little bit more so it doesn't get in the way of the charts. Fine for now, but it's possible I forget the future when I'll yeah, I might do that. Might do that right now, actually, and see what it looks like. See if we move you guys over just a little bit. Move that over to right there. How does that look? Does that look better or worse? I can't really tell. It looks okay. You just subscribed, OC Landscape. Well, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Is there any point to open a long position now, or have I missed the boat? Well, that depends on if you're opening a very long-term long or if you're opening one for the next couple of days. If you're going to be buying Bitcoin for the next couple of days, I think it's risky to be doing it right now because we're watching a lot of the price action that's going to happen over the next couple of days happen right before us. We're testing very major resistance right now, so if Bitcoin can get up to $12,000, then it's broken some big resistance and it'll probably rally more. If you're talking about investing long-term, it's always a good time to be investing long-term, guys. In my opinion. That's not financial advice. Miss the boat. You may have missed the boat on the short term, but on the long term, that kind of mentality will make you lose. You're going to be trying to time the market. Greetings from Germany. Our government kills us with taxes and Mr. Draghi gives us the rest. Bitcoin and gold are last asset possibilities, but we Germans always need our time to realize. Boba Jeb, the bounty Bitcoin hunter of the universe. Yeah, my name is Boba Jeb. Boba Jeb. I was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee in the beginning of, what was it, March I was? And up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, there is a place called Bubba Gump Shrimp. If you guys have ever watched the movie Forrest Gump, then you'll be familiar with the name Bubba Gump Shrimp. And it turns out that's a real restaurant that you can go to in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I thought that was amazing. Jeb, I feel like a new world, cyberpunk, operating out of Tallinn, Estonia. But based in Cape Town, South Africa. Trading can be done from anywhere. You dang right it can. I'm 1,000% correct, Jeb. I like being 1,000% correct. That's like a 10 times double negative. 10 times negative. So, it's even, so it's a negative, which means I'm wrong. You saying I'm wrong, Platinum user? I see what you're doing. I think Bitcoin is still an opportunity at these prices. Maybe. I'm hesitant to be trading Bitcoin on the short term right now. Negative interest rates. Oh, man. Yeah, you know, Robert Carr, that's the thing, is that you want to say that, but then again, Bitcoin's been rallying so long that you've kind of been classically conditioned into not saying anything bearish, so it's harder to predict when the bearish rally will actually start. We'll see. We'll see. Sometimes when you don't know what to do, I said in a video, and I said this so poetically that I wanted to remember it. I said, when winning is an option, but so too is loss, sometimes the best move is to not move at all. And what that basically means is that sometimes when you think you ought to buy Bitcoin, or sometimes when you think you ought to sell Bitcoin, and you're not really sure, there's always a third option, guys. And the third option is not trading the market, sitting back and watching from an objective standpoint when you don't have any, any stake in what Bitcoin does. You don't have any trades going on. Seeing what Bitcoin does, and with a clear head, you're able to learn from that, because you can either gain from selling your Bitcoin and buying back in lower, you can gain from buying Bitcoin and then selling it higher, or the third option that people all the time forget is that you cannot do either of those things and gain in your knowledge by watching what the market does. A good example of that is what Bitcoin is doing right now. It looks like we're breaking above $11,600. We're trading at $11,623 at the moment. $11,629. Waiting for 12K. Yep. Man, I need to get ready because I have to leave the house at 7 o'clock Eastern time, so hopefully I don't have to before this ends. $11,644 and change on Coinbase right now. Coinbase is currently ahead of Bitfinex. I'm not sure about Binance. A lot of money to be made, guys. A whole lot of money to be made. Whole lot of money to be made. I'm telling you guys, cryptocurrency is a big thing. It's something you need to get involved with. If you're looking at the market and you're thinking, man, do I want to get involved in cryptocurrency? Man, do I want to actually do anything in this Bitcoin market? Is this something that's worth investing in? Is this something worth looking into? The answer is a resounding yes. If you don't get involved in this, you're going to be missing out on one of the biggest opportunities of your lifetime. Hello, Jackie. I do see you, but I'm trying to do a little spiel right now. Bitcoin is a very major opportunity, one that you don't want to miss out on, because I know that in 10 years, if you decide that this is not something that you want to do, or not something you want to spend your time on, you're going to regret it. I'm pretty confident in that. I tell people that all the time. I say, hey, if you don't get in Bitcoin right now, you're probably going to know if you don't know what Bitcoin is now, you're going to in 5 years, and you're going to remember me telling you this, because you're going to say, damn, I should have bought Bitcoin when he mentioned it. And for close friends of mine, what I do sometimes is I'll buy Bitcoin and invest for them, and then later on down the line, I'm going to take that principal out and then give them all of the gains and say, here, you did invest in Bitcoin, you just didn't know it. Hey, yes, I see you, Jackie. You want all the attention because I got some people listening to me. That's not very fair. Hello, Jackie. Hello, puppy. What do you want? Hello, girl. Yes, okay. Well, Bitcoin's trading at $11,643 and change right now, looking like a proper breakout. Approaching the critical zone of 11.7. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Let's go ahead and bring our volume up here. Hey, Jackie, would you like to help do some technical analysis? Would you like to help do some technical analysis? Take a look at the chart. Take a look at the screen. Look at the screen. What does this volume down here look like? What does this volume down here look like? Hey, no licking me. What does this volume look like? What does it look like? It looks like confirmation of a bullish breakout to me. It looks like money is what it looks like. It looks great. Would you get off of my arm so I can use my mouse, please? Thank you. Anyway, Bitcoin is looking absolutely fantastic on the 15-minute chart. I'm glad this broke out on camera, guys. I hope you are enjoying the live stream and what is going on here. Hello, Jackie. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Now you're coming back at me. Oh, leave me alone, girl. I'll play with you later. I will play with you tonight. Stop. Stop. Seriously, stop. Do you ever feel like you've got the image of trying to sell someone into a pyramid scheme when you're explaining crypto to someone? Oh, all the time, guys. And then what I do with that is that when I first got into the cryptocurrency space, it wasn't possible for me to do this because there just wasn't enough mainstream adoption. But what I do now is I say, if it's a Ponzi scheme, if it's a scam, why are organizations that own the New York Stock Exchange like ICE stepping into the space? Why are organizations like Starbucks, Microsoft, all these big names, a lot of other names like TD Ameritrade stepping into the space? Why are they stepping into the space if it's a scam? Would they put their multi-billion-dollar business on the line over a Ponzi scheme? No, they wouldn't. That's how I debunk that. And most people respond to that because they don't have any opinion on Bitcoin. It's not that they don't like Bitcoin, it's that they're skeptical of it. And rightfully so. If you don't know anything about Bitcoin, it's something you should be skeptical of. No, I did get that, Michael. I did get that. I'm not going to read it on stream, but I did get it. Do I ever think Bitcoin will reach 1 million US dollars? I most certainly do. I think it'll probably take at least another 10 years. But I definitely believe Bitcoin will reach $1 million. I have several videos on the channel explaining how Bitcoin can and probably in the future will reach $1 million. I think that it very much is. I would completely disagree with you, Benny. Completely disagree. Respectfully, of course, but I do disagree. That's only a $21 trillion market capitalization. That sounds like a lot, but it's really not. $1 million is definitely a long way off, but I think it's possible. We'll see. And it could go to zero, too. That's something Chris Knight just said. It very well could go to zero. You never really know. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, you are enjoying this breakout, and you are enjoying the conversation we're having here, there are a couple different ways you can support the channel. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Let's see if we can get to 250 likes. Also, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Your zombie with Zambi is going to pop up. Zambi will pop up and introduce you and say that you have subscribed here on the live stream. So if you were thinking about subscribing, go ahead and do it now before we wrap the live stream up so that everybody can see your beautiful name. Also, if you are subscribed and you haven't hit that notification bell already, what are you doing here with your life? You got to be updated when a new video comes out, guys. And also, if you want to support the stream monetarily, you can do so with the Bitcoin donation links at the bottom of the description or with the super chat functionality below the chat box. Every little bit helps, guys. I do appreciate it. If you want to say anything and have the entire stream see it, you can also put a little message there, and we will all see what you have to say. If you want to ask me a question and get guaranteed that I'm going to answer it to the best of my ability, the super chat is a good way to do that. See, Mike W. just subscribed. You were in the chat for a while. That is exactly what will happen when you subscribe. Who would have thought 11.6 was possible back in January? Nobody. Next all-time high for this bull market will shock everyone. Absolutely. That's why I'm putting the price target higher than people would have thought was possible. I think over $200,000 is likely. Cake and nachos, that's a good question, because at the end of the last bull market, I remember that. Welcome, Ryan House, to the channel. Last bull market, transaction fees got up to like $50 per transaction because of the block size. The block size has been increased since then. Young Provo has also just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. The block size has been increased since then. We have seen that Lightning Network is growing very rapidly. I haven't talked about it much on stream, but Lightning Network is growing quite quickly. Quants Lab has just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. There are a lot of things in the works that are being developed. There's a lot of other stuff going on behind the scenes that is going to help with the transaction fee dilemma. If not, and Bitcoin transaction fees do go through the moon again, then what we'll probably end up seeing happening is that some altcoins like Ethereum or Litecoin are going to start doing very well. And then instead of investing in Bitcoin heavily, we can instead invest heavily in those altcoins and make our gains there. There could be massive solar flare that wipes out all computers and Bitcoin to zero. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you are. Watch out for that. I mean, things happen. Just because Bitcoin's done well for the last 10 years doesn't mean it always will. Thank you to everyone who just subscribed, by the way. We're getting a lot of subscribers coming on in. Whole lot of you guys. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button, guys. We do cryptocurrency technical analysis videos every single day here on the channel. I do appreciate it. Let's see. Let's run through the names. We have Jordy, we have Mike, we have Cornell, we have Quantslab, we have Young Provo, we have Ryan Howes, we have Den Ron Tech, and Dr. One, all just subscribed in the last 5 minutes. If you're new here and you want your name to show up on screen, make sure you go ahead and do that. Guys, I think we're going to go ahead and plan to wrap up the stream at 6:30. I have to be somewhere at 7:30 and get ready for it. Unfortunately, we have already been streaming for 2.5 hours. It hasn't felt like that long. J-Rar donated another $5. You've been donating a lot. Thank you very much. What do you prefer we eat for breakfast when we're watching your videos? Waffles, pancakes, egg sandwich, creme brulee? Well, you know, my favorite breakfast would be bacon and coffee. Bacon and coffee. I'm going to recommend that you guys eat some bacon and drink some coffee while you're watching the videos in the morning. Welcome to the channel, Roger. Told you guys. Thank you, Jeb. Absolutely, platinum user. Thank you. Thank you, J-Rar, for the $5 donation. If you guys want to join the stream and you guys want to have a message that I will read, you can donate a little bit of muns, and I'll read whatever message you have. Sometimes I can't read your messages because chat is moving too quickly. But if you do want to be guaranteed that I'm going to read whatever you have to offer or say or ask or anything, a good way to do that is that. Bacon and coffee in honor of Jeb. Yes, I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. Normally I only have coffee and I don't eat a breakfast, which is terrible for me, but I do it anyway. Jackie, yes, hello. Hi, what do you need? What's going on? Can we fall down the well? Bitcoin fall down the support? Bitcoin fall down the trend line? You just want all my attention. I got all these people watching me, and you just want to come up here and ruin it for us, don't you? If I see your video, it's like 3 p.m. here, Crypto Jeb. So, hey, you can't... second breakfast. What's the problem? Bacon is delicious, but I'm afraid of the heart attack. Well, you know, I think it's worth it, to be honest. Bacon's good enough. Bacon's good enough for the risk. I think we can all agree on bacon. Oh, man. I want some bacon right now, actually. I'm starving because I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours talking to you guys. Loving every minute of it, but I do need to get me some food after I'm done with this. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think we're going to go and wrap this up at 6:30. I do hope we don't miss any more of the breakout, but if we do, I apologize. It's 5:35 a.m., Jeb. Platinum user, that's really funny. It's 6:23 in the afternoon right here. You're on the other side of the planet. Bacon, yeah. Michael Wall says, I'm out. Thanks for an awesome stream, man. Crypto Bud. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Should catch you in the next one, man. Okay, guys. See you later. Have fun. Thanks, Jeb. Hasta luego, Ian. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Jackie. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. Yes, when I get a face cam, I'll show you guys. I'll show you to everyone. Thank you, Mumbai, India. You're in Mumbai. Nice. Jews and Muslims may disagree on the bacon. Hey, turkey bacon. That's what they'll get. Turkey bacon. Turkeys don't have hooves. Split hooves. Bacon with brown sauce. Oh, man. You guys are making me hungry. You're going to make me wrap the live stream up early so I can go cook some of that bacon in my fridge. I know what you're doing. Oh. It's 1:24 in Estonia. Is it really 1:24 in the morning in Estonia? Wow. Greetings from Switzerland. Hello, Mr. Neutral. Edinburgh. Edinburgh. The capital of the Celts in Civilization 5. A question I asked earlier, but a question I want to ask again since I mentioned Civ 5 is, would you guys be interested in me doing a gaming live stream in the future? I don't play very many video games anymore, but I would love to do one with you guys. Maybe some Stellaris gameplay, League of Legends, Civilization 5, some games like that. Would you guys be interested in that? I would love to do that. Sounds like a lot of fun to me. Rick says, Jeb, do you have to pay taxes when using BitMEX? Well, technically, you have to pay taxes no matter where you're trading. It doesn't really matter where you're trading. Quitting my job so I can learn crypto and Forex before I get a new job. Okay, well, be careful with that. Get a soundboard with bacon sizzling sound effects. That is a glorious idea. That's a great idea. Yes, games. We might do that. Might do that. I don't think any of you guys are going to be upset if I do some gaming live streams. You just wouldn't tune in, so I don't see why I wouldn't. Jump back and forth between the games and between the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin. Hey, Jackie. By the way, guys, if any of you people out there are watching the live stream and you haven't already subscribed, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You need to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We had a ton of you guys subscribed a second ago. You need a better PC first. What do you need a better PC for? You're giving away all your money to me and you need a better PC. Don't do that. All of the bacon sounds. Yes. Yes, bacon. Excuse me. Apologies. Oh, man. Oh. Would now be a good time to buy Bitcoin. A good time to buy Bitcoin was either an hour ago or like 3 months ago. Depends on how long you're planning on holding that. Excuse me, I got a bunch of hiccups. It depends on how long you're holding that Bitcoin. If you're planning on holding that Bitcoin for the next 10 years, then yeah, now's a great time to buy it, in my opinion. But if you're planning on holding it for another day or two, I don't know. You got to be careful and use smart stop losses on that because it's going to be rough if you do. Something might happen. I think there's going to be a correction coming relatively soon. Amazing how simple it is when price goes your way. So disheartening when you seem to make the wrong moves constantly. Yeah, it takes time. It takes just building up your gut feeling. That's something we talk about in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, is building up your gut feeling. In this video right here, very important that you build that up. Very important that you understand exactly how to do this kind of stuff. That's what we talk about in this video right here. Building your gut feeling. Long Island. Bake, egg, and cheese. Bake, egg, and cheese. Oh, need some bake, egg, and cheese. Oh, well, guys, I think we're about to wrap the video up. I do want to thank all of you for tuning in today. I hope you did enjoy the live stream. This is the first live stream that we've done with all of the new setup, with the different screens here. We got our Be Right Back, we got our Starting Soon, we got our live screen chat. We have everybody who's subscribing, for example, like Damjan. Hope you guys did enjoy the live stream. Hope you guys did enjoy watching that breakout with me live, and I hope you guys did subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Anyway, like I said, this is going to wrap it up for the live stream. We will have some bacon when we get back tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but whenever we do the next live stream, probably going to be Thursday or Friday. I'll let you guys know on that. Anyway, I could sit here and ramble for the rest of the day, but I'm not going to because I have to get some food in me, and then I have an appointment at 7:30. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up, guys. I do want to thank each and every single one of you for tuning into the live stream. As always, cheers, best of luck, go make some money, enjoy the breakout, and subscribe to the channel. I don't know how to end that. Anyway, guys, like I said, that is going to do it for this live stream.